Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Tweaking right now. Whoo, baby.
I'm freaking jacked.
I think I'm still a little bit on UK time. I don't know. I popped out of bed this morning at 2:30. I know. I usually get up at 3:30. 2:30. Whee!
Already got a call from him.
Yeah. Oh,
Me
I was
too.
going. I've already done a bunch of England stuff. Talked to both of you.
Woke up my house.
I'm sorry. I figured your phone's on silent. No.
It wasn't today. I don't know why it wasn't.
Yeah. I have had 4 cups of coffee. I usually only have 1. Day didn't start out well, though. And
Are you on goofball pills or something?
Seriously. The only thing is, the thing that we'll get to, there's a lot to get to. The thing that sucks is that, oh, hey, it's us. Because we're on. Here's how tweaked out I am. Wrote my part of the show, did all that stuff, blah, 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 and then I ended up going down a rabbit hole. I watched 12. Well, before I do, hold on. Before I get to that, I was going to test you with this. By the way, if you think I'm normally all over the place, I'm going to be really all over the place like today, just until this coffee wears off, man. Jason, you're really good at this. I want to see how long it takes you, and I'll bet you Chris can't because not his, world. How long will it take you to name this TV show theme? Tell me when you got it. It's a banger.
Yeah. Simon and Simon?
Nope.
Wait, hang on. Is it Dallas?
LA Law.
Not a bad guess, Chris. Honestly, I actually see where you're
I should
going
have
there.
got that faster. Sorry.
It is, you get it when that,
Yeah.
I watched, did you know like they updated it a little bit every year?
Mm.
So I watched 12 seasons of Dallas themes.
They
like,
did the same thing with Boy Meets World and The Cosby Show.
It was like, yeah. Well, Cosby Show was almost like, that
What's
was like
that?
an unveiling every
Yeah.
year. Right? That was like an unveiling every year when they do that. When whatever, what would be the new Cosby open? I actually like.
I never watched Dallas, by the way.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I like Chris's guess though.
Yeah.
What happened to great show themes, dude?
Gone by the wayside.
LA Law, they are attorneys and they're working for you.
Is that Skirts?
What? Oh,
Suits?
Suits, skirt. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, they didn't start off well because we have a problem going on in the house. We have a house emergency. So I get up and I knew when I woke up, like when I turned over and saw the clock, it was like 2:34. And I was like, I know I'm not going back to sleep. I went to bed last night like 9, which is early for me. It's like, okay, I got good 5-6 hours. I'm not going back. I am fully awake. I get up, house is dark, but you know where you're going. So I'm walking out of the bedroom to go downstairs. Dun, dun, dun.
There's a duck inside?
But there was a giant pile of dog barf. And
What's wrong with your dogs?
dude, it's a great question. So I, of course, I didn't just nick it. I full on. There's like a size 15 footprint of dog barf
Gross.
that my wife's about to wake up to in a couple hours. So I hop over, this is 2:35. This is comical. I hop over to the shower and stick my foot in and just proceed. And the thing is that there were barely digested dog kibbles that were stuck to my foot. So not only am I washing it off, but then I have to tow it through the drain so I don't get in and there's just floating dog kibble in there that's been half digested. The thing is that Gracie, the puppy, she's a little over 1 now, she gets into everything. And we took her, my wife took her in last week because she had some sort of like tail. They don't have tails, they have nubs, Frenchies do. And so she had like a little infection or something underneath her little nub. So we took her in, and then we were saying how she almost never puked. She puked a couple times. So she got a shot, and the doctor was like, well, within a week, we can tell if it's a food allergy if she starts, throwing up or whatever she's getting out of her system. Dude, last night we're all watching TV. We look over, we just hear the telltale sound of or like dogs, and then and I've never seen so much dog barf in my entire life. It was like an ocean of dog barf from like one end to the other, just all food. We noticed she was eating grass earlier, which is always a telltale sign. So then she barfed again. I'm assuming it was her, but then when I go downstairs and I go outside, the two Frenchies stay with Melissa and sleep, but Nacho, the Chewiener, always follows me, right, everywhere I go. So we're outside, and I'm doing stuff this morning, and all of a sudden, and I look over, dude, Nacho's a tiny dog. This was, again, Ocean O puke that was right on our little welcome mat for the backyard and all over it. So I don't know what they're getting into. Like, they're not lethargic. It's not like, I don't know what they're getting into, dude, but at least not, Gus always pukes. He just, as a matter of, he pukes once every other day because he drinks too much water and can't control it. But Nacho and Gracie are now throwing up gallons of barf. So they're getting into something. I think it's in the garden, personally. I think everything's coming in the garden, and I'm noticing like some strawberries are missing, and but there's no like strawberry in their barf.
Are you growing puke berries?
Something, dude. We are growing a lot of peppers, but I haven't noticed any of those missing. If you guys need any jalapenos, good stuff. We got some pretty spicy ones in there. So yeah,
as spicy as the sauce yesterday.
No, that was a different spice.
Like it might be barfy.
Yeah. That was a throat spice. So got to get to that. Also, I've realized walking in here, I noticed Cody down the hall. She looks kind of dressed up, and that's always a trap. He's like, "Hey, you look nice." I don't like telling people they look nice today because the implication there, of course, is that they don't normally look nice. So I just, shut up. But she's kind of dressed up, and then I walked in, and Chris is in a polo. I'm going, "What the? Oh God, today's all staff meeting, isn't it? 11:30."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wasn't mentally prepared for that. And the thing is that I'm 4 cups of coffee in right now, and I got up at 2:30. I'm telling you right now. So there's going to, go ahead.
And you've got the trivia segment.
What are you talking about?
At the meeting.
What? You shut up. You shut your face. No, we don't.
You did it last time.
Yeah, that was I thought, isn't it somebody else's turn now?
Well, who else? Alan's going to be on the air.
Pat, Tom, and Cody, Whitey, and Kyle.
No, remember Tom? Tom did it last time.
Yeah, that's when he yelled at me.
Yeah.
What about
but
Whitey?
He wasn't serious.
What about Whitey and Kyle?
I'll have to make a call.
Is it? Hey, you're doing a bit. Because if not, is it really us?
I can call Whitey.
It's not us. Nobody
I'll wake
asked.
him up.
Nobody asked, right?
Nope.
It's Chris, you're stupid. Why do we do it?
Well, who was going to ask you?
You?
Why me?
You're the program director.
Oh.
That's why you're in a polo there, suit. One of the suits. You're part of the
He's in a
establishment.
polo and shorts.
He's established.
You're in shorts. You're fine.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just one of those things where, like, look, it doesn't matter. And I will give the one meeting we've been to. I think there's been one with our new market manager. She did a really good job at trying to keep us engaged and, like, even acknowledging, like, I know these things can be boring. So I know but still, there's that time between 10. We have an hour and a half between the time we get off the show
and sleep in your car.
Will there be food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Lunch at the end.
At the end.
Well, I'm assuming at the end.
Well, should it be the end or should it be like at the beginning? And then everybody's eating,
chewing, and
background noise,
and wine glasses going, and everything. That's
wine glasses.
Took you a while,
dude. I'm gonna be quick.
You have to give the toast.
That would be, toasts are interesting. I saw a really good one the other day. It got me. I saw a toast the other day that almost made me start crying. It was
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
shut up, Katie. It was a wedding. And this dad got up. It was his daughter getting married, right? I know. And he's like, sometimes we'll use Katie since she just, the name Katie. Sometimes Katie would come in and she just wouldn't stop talking about da-da-da-da. Hey, Bill, that's your problem now. And then da-da-da-da, that's your problem now. And sometimes she just want to snuggle up and watch a movie and, tell me about her day. That's your privilege now. And then he would turn from problem to privilege. And I was just like, oh, God. That's going to be worse than the college thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it is.
Really? Well, I don't know how much time will pass, but you will now be more comfortable with her no longer being at the house.
Yeah, but I also have to acknowledge that there's going to be another male figure in her life that now takes over.
Yeah.
And I look, there's millions of dads that have watched their daughters get married.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it happens and they figure out a way, and I'm sure I will, circle of life and all. But right now, even the thought of that, I physically cannot, I mentally cannot imagine that. I cannot imagine being like, all right.
Why don't you have that same feeling for Mason?
I don't know, probably some sort of misogyny, deep-rooted left brain hip check. I really don't know.
Yeah. See, isn't that weird?
Look, hey man, that's one time where it's like, cancel me. It's different for my daughter. It just is. It is. I fully doesn't mean I don't worry about him, and
Of
I
course,
don't.
no, that's not it's just it is different. Right?
It is different. It really, really is, man. It's so different. You shut your face. That's all coming up, man. 6 days till my birthday.
Yeah.
Fishing with my dad.
You call this a trout?
And then what? What's at the end of that?
Nothing.
Huh.
By the way, I do have to call my dad today because I just realized, because I don't even know. I don't think he has a passport. I don't know why he would.
You're going to Montana.
Yeah, I know, but you have to have that new ID, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that he has that.
Well, late in the
I know, like legitimately, I didn't even think about that because you can't fly without one of them IDs or a supporting whatever.
Ask Alan. He got through it.
Did he?
Yeah.
They let him through?
Mm-hmm.
Because it said like as of May, right?
He showed the sizzle reel. Just make a sizzle reel of your dad.
He showed me his ID. Well, let me see your ID. And I'm like, dude, this says you still live in the Bay Area. I don't want to change it.
Yeah.
Wow, man! Don't let the audience know that. Jeez.
Question for you:
Yeah.
If on the departure of the release to the world of that school in Southern California for your daughter,
Yeah.
if she totally loses it, will you flip and be like? Will that in a weird way help you? Or crush you?
Yeah, that's actually
sometimes when someone's crying so hard, you're like, man, they're devastated. Like all of a sudden you become stronger.
That's a really good question.
But I don't know that she will. I'm just wondering.
What if she's like, Dad, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't know why I picked this stupid city and this stupid school.
Take me home.
I'd be like, too late, already paid. Get out.
Then you drive away. You're like, I got to go back and get her.
Yeah, and
what if she said, Dad, I forgot my trumpet?
I mean, that's not.
I couldn't wait to get out of this house.
That's not out of the ballpark, if we're being honest. I think actually it would help me because if she was in distress, I think dad mode would take it.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. Hey, come here, little kid. But
that's how you help.
Come here, little bucko. I got you. But why is Sling Blade raising my kid?
Let me get you some nice fried taters.
That's good delivery, Chris. But that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be her consoling me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I did well at her graduation mostly. But
your wife will be fine, huh?
Oh, dude, my wife is counting the days.
Wow.
Set the screen. She's being stronger than she lets on, but she's just like she said it yesterday. We were watching, they're binging Lost. And then I was watching something for the soccer team before and I had it on the TV, and Avery's got like 900 questions. She's like, "Hey man, kudos for not freaking out on her. Like I would. She's like, 14 days to go or whatever." And I was like, 14 days? What do you mean? Because this is my last week with her because I'm leaving Friday.
That's right.
And then when I get back, I go down to LA. So I now have counting today 3 more days.
Wow.
And I'm just like, all of it. I was going to sleep last night, and it was overwhelming me because I was like, I mean, I'm just being vulnerable here.
Maybe it's your vomit.
It might be.
Yeah.
Because I had my head on the pillow last night, and this is just this. I'm always honest. This is what was going through my head when I was trying to go to sleep. I can't get any of this time back, and I'm about to lose her. My parents are probably going to die soon. I'm turning 50, and I'm about to lose my son in 2 years. Like, and I can't go back. That's it. Right? It haunts me. And I know everyone goes through this, but like, God, every time now I see people playing with, now I've turned into that old man who, like, when I went to England, I had a couple friends that have, little kiddos, and I'm the guy now that's like, enjoy it. It goes by so quickly. What I wouldn't give. And it's just like, you always talk about the good.
I paid my taxes.
Right. Usually. But
you pay their taxes now?
I pay their taxes. The funny thing about the good old days is you always talk about the good old days, but you never acknowledge you're in the good old days.
Shut up.
What? I'm serious.
You just took that because it's been on social media the last couple of days.
What?
What you just said.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Is it a meme? I
swear. Andy from The Office.
What did he say?
What you just said.
Okay,
they were talking about like his best line.
Here's why I'm tripping, because on my kids, I don't know what you're talking about, but obviously I do. And now I'm like, is that like subliminally in my head? And I just said that.
You said it word for word.
It must be. I don't even remember Andy saying that line.
I don't remember on the show, but I saw it on there.
Yeah. But it is true. It is true. Like, there's going to come a point in all of our lives where we wish we were back at this specific time in our lives right now. But it's super hard to think about that because you're in it.
Right.
There's going to be a time when I'm like, I mean, knock on wood, 70-something. Man, what I wouldn't give to go back to that. I thought I was getting old then. So, yeah.
That's why hopefully all the times you're in are the good old times.
That's right. I guess that's the lesson is like.
Because then wouldn't you go like, maybe some of you go, I wish she was 6, whatever, pick an age. And then I wish she was 18. Well, she's there now, or whatever. And I wish she was only 25 or, you're just moving the goalposts.
That's what I wondered. Like, does the goalpost at some point stop with that? Like, I can't imagine being like, I wish she was 18 or 25. Like, at some point, it's like none of this is, I guess, grandkids, right? Maybe. Mm-hmm. Where you can finally be like, all right, kid.
Yeah. I got just spoil this one. You have to deal with the issues and problems.
But then they always take them away.
That's the good thing.
Yeah,
that's what grandparents say is the good thing.
So, never mind. Good morning, chat. Good morning, text.
Hi.
What else? I think that's, our internet works today.
All right.
Turns out that the internet issue yesterday was like the plug was barely out. And they had to like click it in. They just went, that was it. And then it worked. It was fine.
Okay.
We do have a pretty big show for you today.
Crisis solved.
Yeah, just crisis solved. I guess this crisis isn't solved though, because apparently I'm trying to find
that shortcut went away.
It did?
Yeah, but there's still ways to find it.
Where do I go?
That bottom folder on the bottom screen.
This one?
No, the one at the bottom of the taskbar.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that one. And then now you're there.
M drive?
Sure. See?
It's so easy. Now, can I just do that?
I don't know. Give it a whirl.
It's great radio. All right, well, while that's loading, I'm trying to find your leading off, everybody, but these computers are just so absolutely moronic. August 5th. Okay, leading off. Cut number 1.
Let's do it. Leading off, the 3 top stories in the morning.
Huge news. This is very important.
Here's cut number 1.
No, it's not. Look, it's just that. It just disappeared. So I got to do this again. I got to click the folder. Do you see the M drive?
To the right. It's the Q.
The Q is the M drive?
Well, then
You have to go to
I
Q,
got
then
you.
M
You got to go to Q drive to get to M drive. You go to KHK personnel, to go to new home, to go to shows, to go to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, to go to daily audio, 2025, August 5th.
Easy.
Cut number 1.
Little dribbler. Devers has to come home and save. Game over. Pirates celebrate. Giants won a challenge. We'll see, but for now, the Pirates have scored twice in the ninth and beat the Giants in come-from-behind fashion.
Well, Pirates seem to have their number.
The Giants' kryptonite. The Pirates.
Apparently.
Yeah. It's the Barry Bonds revenge.
I guess so, right? It's the revenge of Barry Bonds, Don Robinson, Rick Russell,
Schmidt?
Jason Schmidt. I know there's been other Pirates over there. There was a little pipeline for a while.
Yeah, they became the Pirates.
The Gyrates.
Did they have lunch together?
Did you see that commercial yesterday? It's so great.
You showed it to us.
Yeah. Saw it. You showed me.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
Did you see or did you hear Brandon Tierney? Was it Tierney and Tiki Barber? Whoever Tierney is with now. Called they had the guy who originally asked the question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It should have been a lot more fun than it was.
Okay.
It wasn't that fun.
All right.
So anyways,
Back to
yeah, Giants lost. Cut number 2, please.
Cut number 2.
It is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
Is that Gordon Gekko?
That's Gordon Gekko from Wall Street.
Is that the Wolf on Wall Street or just Wall Street?
Just Wall Street.
Okay.
With
John Wall Street.
Charlie Sheen and Martin Sheen. Gordon Gekko. Michael Douglas. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Chris chose that clip. Who's the greedy one here, Chris? Is it Fox? Is it his agent? Is it everybody?
I think everyone that makes hundreds of millions of dollars
Is greedy. What's wrong with making hundreds of millions of dollars? What would you do if you made $100 million?
give it away.
You would.
You'd give it all away.
Most of it.
Most of it.
Mm-hmm.
To what?
Different causes.
Yeah.
And that would solve the world?
No.
Oh.
Well. I don't know about all that, man. I mean, look, I'm all for like doing things that
Yeah. Help causes.
I always like this question, Chris. I think I've asked you this before. Soup Kitchen serves 10,000 people a month. Single mother, works 2 jobs, volunteers 8 hours a day, Saturdays and Sundays, with time she doesn't have to run the soup kitchen, serving people soup and food.
Who is this person?
Just
Lady.
a volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A volunteer.
Who's a single mother?
I'm picking single father, single mother, whatever. Married father, married mother. So I'm trying to illustrate somebody who doesn't have the time or money to do this is doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Guy walks in there once a year, gets a tour of the place, cuts a ribbon, makes a speech, writes a check that he, I'm sure, gets tax benefits from, that by himself funds the entire place the entire year, whose contribution's worth more.
I don't know. I don't think you can have one without the other.
That's true. So anyways, I don't hate anybody for anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Cut number, so Fox, yeah, De'Aaron Fox is rich.
Okay.
He'll be funding many.
Yeah, he wasn't rich before.
No, too much money, I say. Right? You got to cut it off at some point. What's the cutoff, by the way?
50 million.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Is that arbitrary, or did you put
No, that's the scientific fact.
the scientific at 50 million is
At
enough?
50 million, it doesn't change anything in your life.
That's why I'm going to make 49.5.
I take exception
And
to
live frivolously.
I take exception to anything over 50 million does not change your life.
I said it doesn't affect your life. It doesn't make your life better.
But 50 makes it better?
I don't know. What if I wanted to buy a house for 110 million?
It's not going to make you happier.
Do you believe money can buy happiness?
I believe that money can fix a lot of your problems if you don't have it.
I think money 100% can buy happiness. I don't think it can buy love. It can get you love.
Why? Because Paul McCartney told you that?
What did he say? What's the line?
You can't buy me love.
You can't buy me love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I see some rich guys rolling around with, they're hitting home runs without.
And they're happy?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
That's love?
I think at every level
What's
you got.
love got to do with
What
it?
does love what does love have got to do with it? Cut 3. Cut number 3. Man, cut 3, please.
Cut number 3.
College football. Polls are out. It's Jason's and my favorite time of the year. This is where
I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
we're going to know exactly who's going to win the national championship this year. Hey, you know what would be fun a little bit later on? We're going to talk about this, but also we're going to talk about it at 6:44. We'll talk about it a little bit later. At one point, we should go back to last year and check out the poll. And then compare them to how it ended.
Yeah.
See how accurate they were.
Poll.
Shamelessly pumping the poll. We'll take a break when we come back. Safe or out? A Yankee question for Jason, because that's his favorite team, the Yankees. The Giants and the Giants. We'll do that next.
Visit SackdownSports.com and join the Sackdown Sports 1140 newsletter.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It is Tuesday, stepping out the door and feeling the comfort of that Delta breeze. Nice and cool stretch for the morning. Heading into the afternoon, plenty of sunshine, light southwesterly winds. Temperatures up slightly with highs in the low 90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Alan Siles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that. And third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Great conditions, a fun layout, and unbeatable value. Timber Creek and Sierra Pines are Sacramento's #1 rated golf destination. With 27 holes, a spacious practice facility, and professional instruction, there's always a way to improve your game. Planning a tournament or corporate event, they offer customizable packages and award-winning catering to make your event effortless. Timber Creek is easy to find in Roseville, but hard to forget. Book your round today at timbercreekgc.com or call 916-774-3851.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All righty. Hey, baseball time. Safe or out? Question 1.
Aaron Judge will rejoin the Yankees today.
Woo!
Jason.
Yeah.
Is this exactly what the team needs to turn things around? Or is it too much to put on one guy?
Well, he is their best baseball player.
He is.
He's one of the best baseball players in all of the land.
All the land.
All of the land.
Yeah. MVP candidate.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not the only issue why the team's struggling. You know, him being out. Bullpen's been a problem. We've had some bad losses. Last night was another one. But yeah, getting the best player back in the lineup will round out the lineup. Hopefully get the pitching and the bullpen going. Bullpen's been a mess even since they made the trades. But that's the jolt they're looking for. Yes.
So, I mean, how are, other than, hitting home runs and, what are the peripheral ways you would think Aaron Judge could affect the team the most? Other than his actual at-bats, like, does it extend beyond that?
Yeah, I mean, he's also a good defensive player. He's the leader. He's the captain. Best hitter on the team. Not just, everybody thinks home runs, but he's got the leading average. So, more guys on base, puts more pressure on the other team. He walks a ton. It's going to help people batting behind him, the lineup, all that stuff.
Well, I sure hope they turn it around.
Do you? You don't care.
I do. Well, what's sad is that like 90% of the reason I hope they turn it around is because you're a Yankees.
Well, there you go.
There's that.
Yeah.
All right, question 2, please.
With 49 games back, the Giants are 6 with what? Huh?
49 games left.
With 49 games left,
the
Giants
Back
are
into the
6
left.
games out of a wild card spot. How close are you to calling it a season?
We've seen crazy comebacks before. You're not going to call it a season until they're eliminated, I guess. But it's close. I mean, like right now, if I'm betting, I'm heavily betting on it being more likely they miss than make. It's not just the 6 games back, it's who's ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fact that they're losing a lot of games to the Pirates and others that they should be winning. It's not great. I think we're close.
Yeah, it's a combo of several things here, like the distance of how many games are back, how many games are left. You kind of need a combo to go on here where they get a little bit hot and someone above them cools off. So, they've been hovering around 500 here lately, and it's because they've lost a ton. And so now you got to get that ground back, and you're running out of time. They've traded some guys. There's a little bit of a, the next wave trying to figure out your mix and match. Like last night, they go to Rodriguez in the bullpen. That's usually going to be pretty reliable now that they don't have the ball, and he loses the game. So it's just they're losing in all sorts of ways right now, and that's not good. So yeah, I feel like it's there now, honestly.
Yeah, we're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 3, please.
If the Giants do in fact miss the postseason, will you consider this year a failure?
Anytime you don't make the postseason, anytime you don't win a World Series, there's levels of failure. Like, if you don't win the World Series, you failed at doing that. If you don't get to the World Series, you failed at doing that. If you don't make the postseason, you failed at doing that. But, look, if you'd have told me also, I think it's important to zoom out. If you'd have told me at the beginning of the year that the Giants would be a 500 team. I would have said, that's really optimistic. I don't think so. They got a lot of work to do. I think they added Willie Adames. They added Rafael Devers. Like, there are some things they did this year that are going to carry over, you would hope, to next year. You got Bryce Eldridge in the minors. He's almost certainly going to be in there next year. He'll definitely be a September call-up. So there are, they locked up Matt Chapman. They've done some positive things. On the surface, yeah, it's a failure because they didn't make the postseason. Yeah. But zooming out, I don't think so.
Yeah, the failure is more to a guy like Logan Webb, who's going to go through another year of being pretty great without the the impressive win-loss record, but not having the support, not getting to the postseason. Guys like that, but they've laid the groundwork on where they're going.
Right.
So, like you said, Adames and Devers and some of the still Webb and some of the things they're going to be building on for the future. It's also the first run at it for Buster Posey. We see he's been aggressive. I think we got a glimpse into his mindset. So I would guess in the true spirit of the question, missing the postseason would feel like a failure. But I think the groundwork is being laid for still what could be a bright future.
We told you yesterday about the spoof that the Giants and Giants did, the New York Football Giants and the other ones, our Giants. And this is from an old Mike Francesa call to his WFAN show. And I wanted to provide some context. The idea was, well, I'll let them explain it to you. This is the actual call that was made to Mike years ago. Why is it not playing? Is that you, Chris? Why is it not playing? Here we go.
Hey, Mike. I just got a question about the Giants. In your years of experience, have you ever seen, how the San Francisco Giants were once the New York Giants? Has there ever been either a franchise to franchise or maybe even player to player get together when San Francisco comes to New York? Like, do they ever say hi? Maybe, I don't know, go out to dinner or something?
I don't know what are you talking about?
Is there ever any interaction when the San Francisco Giants come to New York or vice versa?
The San Francisco Giants come to New York and do what?
Have a game.
They play against the Mets, and what do you want to happen now?
Do the New York Giants ever reach out to them, either the players or the franchises?
The football Giants?
Yeah, the football Giants.
Well, what is the connection between the San Francisco Giants and the football Giants?
Well, they used to be in New York, and they got the same name.
But they have nothing to do with each other, though. There's no connection. They have different ownership. There's no connection between the two teams. I mean, there's no connection in any way between the two teams. They have no relationship. Do you think because they're Giants are like brothers or something? That might be the weirdest question I got in a long time.
So that call is legendary, as is Mike's reaction. So yesterday, the New York Giants, Eli Manning and Logan Webb and some, different members of the did a spoof, got together and all that. It was very, very clever. So the actual guy who years ago made that call, I won't be able to play it all, but WFAN got a hold of him. And it went weirdly a little bit, I guess you would say.
Nick, Dan, how are you? Hey, what's up, Evan? I don't have long to talk, though. I'm leaving Vermont. Well, it's actually Sal. So, Huff, did you let him know who he's on with? Now, Dan, have you called the station since you did 10 years ago with that call with the Giants and Jets? Giants and Giants? I talked with you a couple times. So, that call was a prank, was it not? Of course it was. What do you think? Yeah, no, I'm just making sure because I had people calling saying they weren't. Have you seen the social media attention today? No, I haven't. I'm not on social media much. Dude, you got to check it out. Yeah, you have to have somebody at least send you an email. The Giants, you know why we're calling you today, right? Nope. The Giants posted a video of Francesa walking into a room with Eli Manning and Sean O'Hara of the New York Football Giants having lunch with Matt Chapman and Logan Webb of the San Francisco Giants, all based on your call 10 years ago. Yeah, I heard that was a pretty famous call. I saw the old cartoon where I had a bottle of bleach and computers in the background. I'm not sure where we're going with that, but this is what you get when you talk to Dan Warwick. So Dan, you still listen to the station? You still call the station on occasion? I don't recall the last time you called.
Oh, we've talked a couple times.
I don't recall. And people have been trying to get in touch with you. Have you not gotten in touch? I saw Neil Best asking for you. I heard Harrison Francesa. I'm assuming that they wanted you to be a part of this. You haven't heard any of this. You're just living in Warwick there, doing your own thing.
Yeah, still living in Warwick. I heard through the grapevine that you guys were looking for me by my cousin.
There we go.
Dude,
smooth.
There's another 10 minutes of that. And as
they went 10 minutes with him?
They went 11 minutes and 26 seconds with that.
Like, right after that, it's like, okay, cool talking to you.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Can you, and as radio guys, like, I don't know, I feel that was painful.
That made my skin crawl.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, this is great. This is going to be a great segment. This is awesome. Da-da-da-da. The guy's just like, which, by the way, actually almost makes it funnier in a weird way. Like, does this guy really, he might be one of the great radio trolls of all time because it's working.
It's like he's pranking twice. He's pranking
exactly.
them now.
He's pranking on the prank.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, college football polls are out. That sounds weird, but we'll talk about the rankings and everything that goes into that, why it's so stupid. We'll talk about why it's so stupid. We'll spend a lot of time talking about why it's stupid and shouldn't happen, which is not hypocrisy at all. We'll do that next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Man, look at that return of that old king, man. Oh, wow. Emotional.
King of the Hill is back.
They got a Bob's in the airport now. Oh, that's Boba.
World has changed, Dad.
Bobby wants to bring that new girl over for dinner.
The Vegas? What the hell am I supposed to feed her?
Can't we just put some grass in a bowl?
From Mike Judge and Greg Daniels.
Ready to make some memories, Dad?
Let's freaking go.
A Hulu original series, King of the Hill. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Saving for retirement was tough enough for us.
Yes, and navigating markets can be challenging at times.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we take a disciplined approach with your investments.
Tell us more about that.
We take an active approach to money management, positioning your portfolio for opportunities we see ahead.
So all your clients get the same portfolio?
No, we tailor your portfolio to your individual goals and needs.
What about communication? We don't like being left in the dark.
We check in regularly to keep you informed on the markets and your portfolio.
Which means you'll help us stay on track.
Yes, our goal is your comfortable retirement. And as a fiduciary, we always put your interests first, because we do better when you do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, but one thing's for sure. You need a PC you can rely on. Whether it's for school, gaming, or whatever your next chapter holds, Lenovo.com has the tech to help you succeed. Shop PCs right now at Lenovo.com during their back-to-school sale, where students can save more when they sign up for a Lenovo education account. Free shipping, easy returns, flexible financing. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that, or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Summer's flying by, and that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sacktown Sports.
Camp in the chat wants to know if the Boston hockey team and UCLA ever get together when they're in the same region.
Great point.
They're both Bruins. Makes you wonder. You know what's better the show is when we have intranet.
There'd be a lot of there's a lot of other potential meetings out there.
A lot of potential meetings.
Wildcats is crazy.
Yeah.
Seton Hall and Pittsburgh's baseball team. That's so random.
How you got that?
That's so random.
Eagles.
Oh, a lot of Eagles. Boston College.
Yeah. In Philadelphia.
Yeah. Are there any? What am I tripping? Are there any other Kings? There are. Are there? Not? How are there no other Kings? And how? Thank you. Yes.
Right here in the same state. They get together a lot.
All the time.
Yeah.
College football polls are out, Jason.
Okay.
How excited are you?
I'm excited that college football's almost here.
I am too.
Yeah.
What are we, like 2 weeks away?
Yes, I think there's the first game is 2 weeks from Saturday. There's that's week 0 or whatever they call it. There's just a handful that weekend, but then the last weekend of August is when most everyone else starts off.
I am excited for college football. I admit that part of my excitement for college football, let's be honest, is that I know it's really maybe the last gatekeep to the NFL as well. But it brings everything that comes with college football atmospherically, if you will, in the fall. Let's see, week 1, August 23rd.
Yeah.
Iowa State, Kansas State, Idaho State, UNLV, Fresno, Kansas, Sam Houston, Western Kentucky, and Stanford and Hawaii.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You guys, I think, make your debut the following weekend. Oh, that's funny. Elon is playing Duke. Probably somewhere there's an Elon Duke. Yeah. So it's here, and we have the first polls out.
Yeah, I think the coaches poll was released yesterday.
And it's just we talk about this every year. We'll talk about it again. Look, Texas is number 1, Ohio State 2, Penn State 3.
And by the way, Texas and Ohio State play that first weekend. 1 versus 2.
Isn't that great?
I guess.
Yeah.
But the way I always equate this to hopefully get people to understand, if you were right now picking an NFL top 5 right now, so nobody's played, That's the same idea, right?
Yeah.
No, but they got this guy coming back, and they have this quarterback. Well, they were the champ. It's the same premise.
It's almost the same premise, but it's worse. Because what if the NFL playoffs were based on votes?
Exactly.
That's
the difference.
That's what makes it terrible.
There's a tangible, hey, you win your conference, we got wild cards. That's how it's established. So like when teams or when people do the rankings or power rankings, it's just fun to look at, but it's irrelevant.
Now I'm going to spend some extra time thinking about how the NFL playoffs would work if there was like two different, like
a committee,
an actual committee that, like, Team X wouldn't make the playoffs numerically, but when schedule is taken into it and how close. I mean, on one hand, I actually want to try to formulate an argument for that, even though it's a stupid argument that should never happen.
Well, it's judgment as opposed to having a finite way to get in.
Yeah.
Just like what are sport gymnastics or boxing? It's like, well, no, I thought he won the fight. I thought he did.
And the arguments would be through the roof.
Right.
But also at the same time, every year it's like some divisional winner gets in because they're in a crappy division and they're under 500 or they're 500, whereas a team stuck in a great division that played all these other great teams in their division.
14-3, but they're a wild card team.
And they exactly.
They have to go on the road.
Exactly. And if you had actual rankings where it's like, okay, well, the Bills have 3 losses, but they came by 1 to the Chiefs, 1 to the Eagles, and 3 to the other good team. So they're still a top 5 team type of thing. Anyways, it'll never happen, nor should it. Last year, the preseason, do you remember who oh, you're looking. Sorry.
No, I didn't see
you did. Who was the preseason number 1 last year, Jason Ross?
Last year, so then it would have been probably the winner from the year before, which was Georgia?
Devil went down to Georgia. Georgia was number 1. Number 1, Ohio State 2, Oregon 3.
Okay.
The final poll, Ohio State won it. It was pretty good. Number 2 preseason. Oregon was 3.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Georgia was 6.
Not bad.
Not bad,
Good work.
actually. It's actually, not bad at all.
But who's weird that's in the top?
That
catches your eye, like that ended the year in the top 10 that you would have been like, how did they?
Let me go back here. Let's see. I feel like Arizona State was weird, but let me see. Yeah, Arizona State was weird. Arizona State was not
unranked.
They were unranked, and let me make sure here, they didn't even get an others receiving votes. Did not get an others receiving votes. Well, here's one. Florida State was number 10 in the preseason. Was Ole Miss weird? Let me see. Ole Miss was ranked number 6 in the preseason, and they were 11. Okay. What else? Let's find it. Where was BYU in the preseason?
Oh yeah,
that seems like that would be weird. BYU, nowhere. So and here's why it's stupid, because the whole thing is because ranking. If you're others receiving votes, you got to work your way so far ahead with these arbitrary rankings to be relevant. And you and I have discussed this many, many times. Now, the college football playoff system, which continues to evolve, has helped this a lot. But ultimately, what do we usually say? Week 5, week 4, maybe somewhere in the 4, 5, or 6 range. Then release the rankings. Give it a chance to see everybody play. And then you've seen them on the field, especially, Jason, when you don't have the benefit in so many cases of these either underclassmen or freshmen entirely that you don't know now are coming in, and you're like, oh my God, they weren't there before. How could you possibly rank this team correctly? Now you've seen a chance to see all these teams play a handful of games. You are going to have your preconceived notions, and they're either reinforced or they're destroyed.
What was the year of your school? Florida State, and was it Florida State, Alabama 1-2?
Yeah, 1-2.
And Alabama got them pretty good.
That's
it's like, okay, so Florida State dropped to like 8.
Yes.
Oh, you lost to number 1.
Yeah.
Then they lost again. And like 14. Lost again. They ended up having a terrible year.
Horrible
Quarterback
year.
got hurt.
Yep.
Understandably, they were ranked high early, but then, I mean, it took them a while to get out because they were so highly ranked at the beginning without playing a game.
That's 100% correct. And then you had a couple years ago when they were undefeated and didn't make the BC, didn't make and weirdly enough, I agreed with it. But I completely understand why a nation of FSU fans were completely and totally pissed off. It's goofy. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. You're not going to believe what LeBron did yesterday.
Oh, his legacy.
Oh my goodness gracious. Also, an article on ESPN about the Kings, and they made a statement. We're going to see if you think it's true. And then an old friend, or perhaps a new enemy, depending on which side of the fence you're on, got quite the paycheck yesterday. We'll talk about all that next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins. Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Mocash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You'd pay $0 up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
There was always a crowd gathered around our dining table when I was growing up. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Everyone was welcome at my mother's table, so holidays, birthdays, and celebrations always included family and friends. I used to think I was the most popular kid in the neighborhood until I realized that my friends were really there for my mother's incredible cooking. Years later, when I bought my own dining table from Naturewood, I made sure it was large enough to make friends feel welcome. And right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings Dine in Style sale, you have an opportunity to find the perfect dining room furniture to help you create your own treasured memories. Choose from casual to formal or anything in between. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings during the Dine in Style sale off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Couple of quick things. This is why I should not have any job that has any importance at all ever, because I'm a child. I just got word from our Jason Ornelas, our engineer over in England for the team. They are putting in a new scoreboard, jumbotron type deal, right? It is 14 times the size of the current one.
Huh?
It's like, I don't know how long, it's like 100 feet. It's insane, right? And so last time I was over there, well, last week, I jokingly said to him, I was like, I want to be the first guy that gets to play video games on this thing. It's going to be awesome. Just sit a chair in the middle of the pitch, turn on the speakers, and just play. And he's like, oh, would you do Xbox? I was like, actually, I bring my Steam Deck out. It's a little handheld that can connect via. I just need HDMI input. So he just texted me a picture. They just he got the cord. So next time I go out there, when it's done, I'm playing a video game on that scoreboard. And now I'm going to spend a long time thinking about what video game that'll be. I'm just going to sit there and play a video game. I just don't know what that video game will be like.
Assassin's Creed.
It's going to be something like that. It's got to be something with really cool graphics and sound.
Frogger.
Old school Street Fighter 2.
Pong.
You guys both said that at the same time.
We're so connected. Sometimes we
so connected.
Finish each other's
sandwiches.
Remember the Tom Cruise Ben Stiller bit where they were finishing each other's sentences when Ben Stiller was doing his Tom Cruise impersonation?
I don't think we ever finish each other's sentences.
You remember? You don't? Do you? Is that what you were doing? Okay, I'm going to move on. Too much coffee. Really good question was posed in the chat because we were talking about do the Bruins and the Bruins get together and all that. Somebody was at the chat. Oh, no, it was on the text line at 916-339-1140. Are there sports teams out there that absolutely cannot be in the same place because there could be danger? For example, the San Jose Sharks and the Miami Dolphins. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Kraken. It's a great question. That is a great rabbit hole to go down.
Did you see the Kraken almost get taken out the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the bear. Dude. And whoever's in that mascot outfit, like, good for them.
I am throwing that head off. I am getting out of that thing.
I'm like, guys, it's cool. Banana, or whatever the safe word is. Like, I'm good.
Safe word for the bear?
And by the way, have some like salmon in your pocket to throw, or that might attract the bear. Not cool, man. 3 for Madness, question 1, please.
ESPN is reporting via sources that LeBron James FaceTimed Luka Doncic, congratulating him on his new contract. Is the level of LeBron coverage getting beyond ridiculous?
We're seriously like, we're not like, I'm making a joke, but we're not entirely far from like Diana Rossini reporting that like LeBron ran out of toilet paper earlier this morning and had to call for help in the locker room, or, LeBron is suffering from an acute hemorrhoid, and, what does this mean for his legacy? Yeah, did Michael Jordan have hemorrhoids? No, he didn't. And like, I know there's a legion of LeBron haters out there. I'm not really one of them. And yes, he does stuff that's kind of annoying at times, but I don't know who to blame for this, Jason. And I don't necessarily, how is it LeBron's fault? He FaceTimed Luka and was like, congratulations. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But then like, do I go, okay, ESPN, you need to really get over it. Like, why are you covering this? But ESPN's just trying to get views and clicks and hits. obviously they have statistics.
Yeah.
So are we?
That.
So is it that anything? You got to think anything that's got LeBron's name attached to it. You could do like a 5-page deep dive on the corruption of Boise State's tennis program. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. It's not going to get the same hits as LeBron James FaceTime Luka Doncic,
unless LeBron was on the tennis team.
Great point, or one of his kids
responsible for it.
Yes.
Yeah, the corruption.
So aren't we the royal we to blame for this?
Yeah, I guess so, right? And I don't know. It's no different than the Get Up or the shows that we First Take, and it's Cowboys, Yankees, Lakers.
Yeah,
that apparently moves the needle for the masses.
The masses. What's on the other TV, Jason?
That's that one's the black and white.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
we have to go up there and change the channel.
Can we start taking on that, Chris? What's going on with the left? Do we know what's wrong with the left
Probably
TV?
The cord is barely out.
We have it probably. You know what? It's probably on. It's just on a channel that's blacked out right now, and we would just take the remote and flip it, and we're good to go. All right. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
ESPN also had an article saying the Kings are in the all-in on nothing. Do you agree?
So that is different all-in categories. It's kind of a neat way of categorizing groups of teams. So let me give you an example. These teams are all in on winning a championship before the window closes. They are either fringe or again, according to ESPN, title contenders, True Blue. But they may be aging, whatever it may be, contracts, and they're not going to have the money. So there they have the Nuggets. Totally get that. The Timberwolves, that's got to be a salary thing. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis, so there's that. All in on extending their championship window. The Cavs, the Rockets, the Knicks, the Thunder, the Magic. Makes sense. Okay. All in on building around young cores. The Hawks, the Pistons, the Grizz, the Blazers, the Spurs. You see where we're going here. Well, they have a group of teams that are all in. And do you see what's going on here, Jason? It doesn't. Our internet is now beginning to slow down. Let me see if I can reload this here. All in. Well, they're all in on nothing. In other words, all these other teams have like reasons for what they're doing.
Sure.
And then there's teams that really the ESPN is basically saying don't really have a direction right now. The Chicago Bulls, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Toronto Raptors, and your Sacramento Kings. Now, with Toronto's explanation, they say Toronto is the Eastern Conference version of Sacramento.
Yeah.
For Sacramento, it says...
Ironically, we have the same accents.
Sacramentans and Torontons?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Northern Californians and Torontons.
Is that proven?
Yeah.
Is that because the people that live in Toronto don't say the T in that name too?
Mm-hmm.
They say, well, the first one, the second one, they go Toronto.
Yeah.
Not Toronto.
Correct.
Most people don't say Sacramento.
No, they say Sacramento. Double N. Sacramento. Sacramento, meanwhile, it says, has cobbled together a roster featuring some solid veterans. DeRozan, Levine, Sabonis, Monk, Schroeder. But none offer long-term upside or a path to playoff contention in the brutal West. So the question posed here, do you agree?
I see their point. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know who's the best young player on this team. And does that best young player feel like that's the dude that, and it might be here. I just don't know that that's very identifiable.
Do we qualify Keegan, for example?
He would be.
Okay.
But I mean, are you going,
no.
That's our all-star?
No.
But I think he's a nice young player.
He's a nice young player.
That's what I think he is. And that's okay. He doesn't have to be. But the fact is, to their point, like Sabonis was that guy.
Yeah.
He's a little older now, and DeRozan's been that guy, and Levine's been that guy.
Yep.
They're older. So I don't know. It doesn't mean they're washed.
No.
But I don't know that. The funny thing is, I think a lot of people look at the NBA like, what's the next 5 years look like? I just think that mentality needs to change because, again, I think we could print out the 5 year right now, everybody's roster, and in 5 years, every team will be drastically different.
That's correct.
But you'd rather have the team that you go, man, imagine this team in 5 years. The Kings will be completely different. And it could be for the better, could be for the worse.
I think the Kings are the English breakfasts of platypuses. And what I mean by that is that, like, English breakfast, we talked about before, has eggs, hash browns, bacon, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes, sausage, just like a mishmash.
Do they ever eat again?
That's what it was designed for. So you basically wouldn't eat till dinner. A platypus, has a beaver tail and a duck bill and swims, but isn't a thing, and something else and what.
I thought it was a thing.
It's a thing, but it's a weird thing. It's a mishmash. It's like God's little accidents, and that's kind of the Sacramento Kings. Just, well, you've got ingredients here. Zach LaVine is a good player. DeMar DeRozan's a decent player. Sabonis is a fringe all-star. Like we've talked about this before. They're good ingredients when you take them individually. And somebody said the other day, this team's at or near the most talent it's had since 2002. I don't necessarily disagree with that. But again, to use the tired analogy I use over and over and over again, because it makes sense to me, it's quality food ingredients, but it's homemade whipped cream on top of a filet mignon with a side dish of pomegranate, chocolate pudding, and bacon. Like, well, some of them fit, but it's a dish. It's weird, and the whipped cream's on top of the filet. What do we?
Yeah, you have used that analogy a lot.
A lot, because I think that's what they are, and I don't know what they're in on. I think right now they're at a crossroads. They could try to limp their way into some sort of play-in, and I think part of it is the unknown. Like, well, this is Doug Christie's first year. He's going to have a camp. He's got his own coaching staff. Zach LaVine was traded mid-year. There was a ton of drama. Everyone's healthy. You got Clifford in there now. Who knows what Max Reynaud can do? It's a different team without Fox, so maybe that'll spread to others. Keegan gets more. Let's see. This team they could click. They could be. And by the way, I would bet my house that's not going to happen, but it ain't impossible.
Right.
It's not impossible for this team. I wouldn't bet my life that this isn't a 50-win team because it's not impossible.
Right. There's talent. Like you said, there's more talent than they've had on some of those years. You're like, yeah, it's going to be a struggle to get 30 wins. Like,
right.
It still could also be that team.
Yes.
But it isn't because I don't think it's because of lack of talent. It's just, can the talent mesh together?
Can the talent mesh together? And, what is their identity? Somebody says the Kings are the Denver omelet of the NBA. I'm good with that, but those ingredients go together. I think they're saying it's
pretty good omelet. That's my go-to omelet. I don't get omelets much.
Yeah,
but I'd get a Denver.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What would you get? Make your own. But if I'm making my own, it's pretty much those ingredients: cheese, ham, peppers.
I'm not a huge omelet guy.
I don't like the consistency of omelets. I'd rather have a scramble.
I'm with you.
Scramble's greater than omelet.
Yeah, scramble greater than side omelet.
Or skillet, you know what I mean? That's basically a scramble on top of hash browns or
cheese.
Potatoes. Yeah,
I need cheese in my omelet.
Or scramble.
Yeah. But you said I'll go to omelet. I'm trying to think here if I was making an omelet at like an omelet station. Some sort of ham, bacon, sausage, meat.
Ground beef.
Ground beef. Yeah. Great. Breakfast, if you have it leftover hamburgers, you have leftover hamburgers, so that's good for like a breakfast sandwich. I've been known to put a little dollop of sour cream and some diced tomatoes on top of an omelet. That's fine. I never mix chicken and egg, so I don't do that. That's weird. I feel like it's
so you don't like fried chicken?
That's different. And shut up. Well, actually,
to be fair.
All right. So, basically omelets are good. Question 3.
Question 3.
But weird.
Yesterday, it was announced that the Spurs and De'Aaron Fox agreed on a max extension. Are you surprised?
I'm a little bit surprised because of the perceived logjam.
This seems like a cash grab.
That's another good way of describing constipation, by the way, don't you think?
Logjam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gross.
No doubt about it. You just stop, dude. I started it. It's my fault. Hi, we're a morning show on a mid-market. How is this? How is this? How? Remember we were talking about LeBron and whose fault it is?
Yeah.
We're literally the highest rated show on any sports station in any time slot in this city. Facts?
Yeah. Okay. Fact.
How? Why?
I don't know what I'm doing.
And by the way, this isn't like my wife when like we're fishing. Like I'm not looking for like, well, because you have real sources, you get right to the point.
Is it good at what he does?
Yeah. Is it our fault? Or is it the people listening?
It's a little bit like the LeBron news.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's your fault.
What are you doing? This show is, and when I say this show, I'm talking. Look, I'm talking when I'm being negative. I'm talking about me and how stupid I am. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, totally agree.
Wow, dude, you have to.
Can I agree faster?
So, I was a little surprised because of the logjam. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't necessarily mean De'Aaron Fox is spending his next 4 or 5 years with San Antonio. They have him under control now. He is a controlled asset, also a rather large deal.
You need to get a large deal so you can get Giannis.
I'm not saying that, whatever. I'm not saying that's wrong. And looking at De'Aaron Fox as well, what is he, 28?
Okay.
27. He'll be 28 in December. You have at least what, 4? His prime will be this contract.
Yeah, I saw a couple people write this, and I go, I don't know if that's fair, but maybe. I mean, you don't know when it'll happen. They said that they understood why the Spurs did it. He wanted to get there. He ultimately got there. They're going to be in that position where they got to decide on him at some point, or Dylan Harper, or Castle. They're not there yet, but at some point they may if those guys develop. But their thought on Fox, like when this extension kicks in and when he gets to the end of it, I think he's going to be 32, getting ready to turn 33. And they said they felt like at that point he would be more of a middle of the road point guard. And their reference was based on his game, because he's not an elite shooter. There's nights he gets hot, but they said quickness, is where he relies his game on. And they said their comp was, man, I just forgot the second guard, but Steve Francis and someone else that like relied on quickness. And then when it went. And all of a sudden they weren't the same. I thought, oh man, I didn't necessarily feel that way about Fox, but it was an interesting thought.
Not all guards rely entirely on quickness, of course. I just put in here fastest guards of all time. It says Jordan, Bryant, Curry, and Oscar.
And yeah, those other guys just became incredible shooters. Well, Curry was already that.
I think what, and again, I've grown to loathe this topic because it divides Kings fans, and I'm generally divided into a small fringe group here. But I think one thing is incredibly clear, and I don't see an argument against. De'Aaron Fox won. He won. And so did Rich Paul. They won. They went to a better franchise. That historically, yeah. That I think now, Jason, you always remind me of this. The future is never a guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Things could happen.
Yeah, he won now.
I can't imagine, but I also feel like they're right. Okay, but right now the Spurs are a worse team than the Kings
at the moment. And I know where you're going,
Yeah.
but let me just, the counter would be Dylan Harper and Castle really take off.
Yeah.
And then they go, yeah, we wanted Fox, but circumstances changed.
Sure.
And at the end of next season, he's traded to Charlotte.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you feel, or whatever team? I'm picking another team.
I got
Back
you.
to the Kings, whatever, somewhere.
Sure.
Did he like? I feel like right now he won. He got the extension. He's going to technically get more money.
That's right.
In Texas, let's remember that.
Yeah,
too.
no state tax.
This money is spending differently than it is here, but I think we have to see how it all plays out.
The way it's trending,
yes, for sure,
is he's now on a team that's on the rise, surrounded by some of the best young talent in the game in Harper and Castle and Wemby. There are other players on that team as well, Vassell and Sohan, and there's others that are good. He's got relevancy. He has a stable franchise. He has a stable organization. It's all the stuff he wanted here. He's got there, and he's got his max deal. He won.
So what will be this excuse when he doesn't win
games?
Yeah,
there is none. You got to. What I wrote, and I wrote this yesterday, and I think it's fairly accurate, although I think some people would take exception to it. The copium that a lot of Kings fans are smoking about this, and again, my opinion, is a circle. So it started with Fox is a snake. This is a good trade. It was a horrible trade.
Wait, who said that?
Who said what?
That was a good trade.
You had people saying this was a good trade. You got
but not the majority.
Oh no, I'm talking about the copium factor. I'm not saying the majority. I'm saying it's pretty close though. When Fox, he didn't want to be here. He doesn't affect winning. Zach LaVine's a better scorer. We've got that Minnesota pick. We got the San Antonio pick, or whatever that second was. Oh, I had people pushing. You had people literally, legitimately pushing the Charlotte first rounder. I think a part of it is because they didn't understand that it was not. Fox isn't getting Fox is going to get screwed in San Antonio. He ain't getting the contract.
Wait, who said that?
A lot of people said that.
A lot of people?
That San Antonio with the emergence of do you not go online? Do you not read things?
I guess I don't follow the people that you do.
I read everybody. Everywhere. I read, that way too much.
But that's not a majority. That's
no. That's a large group of people, if not a majority, very close. That would say De'Aaron Fox, because of the emergence of Castle, because of the addition of Harper. We had conversations 2 days ago online, and I think on this show, about the possibility of him being moved.
Well, that I can see.
The odd man out. It's not going to work out. Ha-ha. Well, he got the max deal in San Antonio. He doesn't affect winning. Now, that, by the way, that's where we're at right now in the circle of copium.
Right.
Okay. Here's what's coming next. He doesn't affect winning. Spurs are going to start winning. Well, they're winning because of Wembanyama and everybody else. He's averaging 25 points a game.
Which is what he wanted. He didn't want to be the top guy.
I don't disagree with that. This is eventually going to lead to, after these are all snuffed out, the inevitable fine, go be a Spurs fan. That's where it's headed. He won. He went to a better franchise. He's gonna be more relevant. If they're not better than the Kings this year, they'll be better than the Kings next year. And I say all this not being a Fox fan. It's always been the miscommunication I've had with that section of the fan base. It's that in my opinion, the De'Aaron Fox, the entire situation is a light in the lighthouse shining on the dysfunction of this franchise. And it's a shame it couldn't have happened here. And the other part of this discourse is also, well, the Spurs screwed up. Like, good luck, suckers. And my thing is, maybe. But I'm not comfortable lecturing the San Antonio Spurs franchise on how they choose to spend their money and who they think is good or not. Yeah. I don't think we have any place to do that. Now, it doesn't mean they couldn't be wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying the same thing when DeMarcus left.
That what?
That, like, Kings are going to be sorry. The Pelicans, or were they the Pelicans still, or did they come back to the
Pelicans?
Okay. They're going to be the team to beat. Anthony Davis and Cousins. You got a young guy like that and Cousins who can do that. They're going to be the team to beat in the West.
I think,
and then injuries happen.
Yeah, I was going to say
happens,
part of it's stuff, with the injuries,
which is like that's just stuff you don't see coming. And then at the end, it's just like, oh man, why did the Pelicans even make that trade? That was so dumb at the time. Well, not at the time.
Yeah, I don't know that it hurt the Pelicans. I mean, the injury and let's remember when DeMarcus got hurt.
Well, it's the reason why Anthony Davis isn't still there.
And the Pelicans were on fire when he got hurt. Also, Fox isn't volatile like DeMarcus Cousins too, but obviously, if Fox goes on an injury, injuries can always wipe whatever out. And by the way, this isn't about, we have a new regime now with Scott Perry, and he deserves the grace, if you will, to try to fix this. But going back to our previous segment, Kings are all in on nothing right now.
Yeah.
That's not Scott Perry's fault. He's got to sort this mess out.
Right.
And it's probably going to take a while. There's probably going to be some tough decisions. But Fox got out, the second longest tenured King in the NBA that made the videos about wanting to win a championship. And hey, they're laughing now. Is all in. I don't know how you deny he's all in on. You can criticize him as a player and criticize his late game out, whatever. Wanted to be here.
Yeah.
There's no argument there. Got out because the franchise is just so poorly run from a basketball side. I think it's important to continually shine a light on that as a don't repeat the past and hold those accountable that need to be held accountable. And all but one person involved in that has been held accountable, and with their jobs, they're gone. They're not working, or they're working somewhere else. And all you can hope is that Scott Perry, who is starting behind the 8 ball, has the ability to rework this thing. We'll take a break. When we return, we're going to reset yesterday's Kuminga and Kings updates. Sam Amick offered up a pretty good addition to that conversation as well, and how it all ties together, if there are other options as well, before we get to some football. And we have an arrest in the sex toy scandal in the WNBA as well. Oh yeah, we do. What?
In the WNBA.
We what?
For the WNBA, not just some general story about some guy being arrested.
We'll talk about all that next.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit sacktownsports.com.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents it's local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure, dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow. With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. But not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Your car steering wheel could be a ticking time bomb. At least 24 people have died and many more injured because their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Tens of millions of cars have been recalled. If you suffered cuts that required stitches, hearing or vision loss, or broken bones, please contact us today. You could be owed money for medical bills and other damages.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Going through hour number 2. So we gave you an update on Jonathan Kuminga because we're tired of it. I stole that. Yesterday, Kings weren't going to unprotect the pick. Wasn't going to happen. He wants to be here. They want him here. Standoffs really between Kuminga and the Warriors, not the Warriors and the Kings. Monk would be the guy, at least in this iteration, that would be going out. Salaries match. But they love Monk. They're happy to stick with him. They just have a backlog.
Right.
Or a log jam in the backcourt, yeah. And the Warriors come out and say, and they leak out that they fully intend on having Kuminga and not trading him unless it's, that Joe Lacob has come out, the owner, and said it's got to be an unprotected pick at the very least. Not worth looking at otherwise. But then Sam Amick kind of put a lid on the whole thing or added an ingredient that it's not just for those saying it's just coming down to the protections or lack thereof on the pick. It's not that as well. It's also the fact that to make this work, the Warriors would have to say goodbye to either Moses Moody or Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
And that's not something Steve Kerr is a huge fan of. I don't know how to solve that one.
Right. That's not the Kings' issue.
Just don't know how Kuminga goes back there. I understand that athletes and people make up all the time. Like we talked about with Micah Parsons and the Cowboys yesterday, but gosh, at this point, it just makes a lot of sense. They're almost certainly going to lose. Now, it wouldn't blow me off my chair if today or tomorrow it's like, Jonathan Kuminga and the Warriors have come to a 4-year, $130 million. Like, all parties are. We've seen that many times, but as far as the Kings go, Jason, I struggle with directly connecting this, but it's certainly a possibility that Kuminga is a domino in the sense that they're crowded in the backcourt. That crowd is largely not point guards. They have one true point guard on the roster, and they want to add more, but they can't add another guard without getting rid of a guard. if Kuminga came in, that gives them a sorely needed person at the 4. A guard would be going out, which now creates an open spot. Still probably a little mismatched even after that. And they have their full mid-level exception that they could then, if they chose to, turn around and offer to Russell Westbrook, who we know they have talked to for a while, that Scott Perry is very fond of him. Scott Perry was on the staff that drafted him. There's mutual interest. So to say, hey, if they're able to work this Kuminga trade out as it's presented, that means they're also going to sign Russell Westbrook. That may not be the case, but it certainly is incredibly plausible. And we do know this. For the Westbrook thing to happen, the Kuminga thing would almost definitely have to happen.
Yeah, I mean, so let's say Kuminga doesn't, then is that a off the table thing for Russ? Because I mean, you're already crowded in the backcourt.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have lost a guard, and now you'd be adding another one.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I do. I think it is, unless they found another deal. Because this is a deal we know about.
Yeah, maybe there's other things they're working on. Yeah,
we know about this. It's been played out. I think, honestly, and I say this as somebody who's a part of reporting it, I think it's played out a little too much in the public.
Yeah, I think we can even go back to Sam. This would be, maybe it's about a month to 2 months old now, when Sam was saying, look, at the beginning, I'm sure Scott Perry was looking at trying anything he could, maybe to see if Zach LaVine could be moved. That, well, there wasn't a lot of takers, which understandably so, just based on contract. And then I think DeRozan was a name that they were looking at and not getting back what they would have liked.
Right.
So you don't make a move just to make a move. Then that's where Monk's name started to come in a little bit more, because I think some people would be coveting someone like Monk. And that's why, salary wise, with this potential thing with the Warriors. But yeah, I don't, it's been a little bit of a difficult offseason for a lot of teams. And the Warriors specifically, they've been on hold here. They're waiting on this Kuminga thing because, they've been rumored with guys like Al Horford and a few others. Like, they really can't do anything until they get this other one resolved.
And the balance of this Kings team too right now is, as assuming Dennis Schroeder's a starting guard, bulk of your scoring is coming out of year 2 and 3 with LaVine and DeRozan. Not that, you're getting 19 out of Sabonis. You're getting, well, who knows with Keegan what kind of year it's going to be, but let's call it 14, 15, 16, unless there's a big move one way or the other. And then when you get to the bench, I mean, I would say this: if they got in Kuminga and they also got in Westbrook, and you let Monk go, I'm not entirely sure. When you look at the bench, I can't predict what Nate Clifford's going to do. But Keon Ellis, Devin Carter.
Well, if you got Kuminga,
yeah,
I think your bench has to be DeRozan.
I agree with you. That's my point.
Then
is that there's not a lot of scoring off the bench.
Yeah, but that's your guy. Like, when he comes in, then you're hopefully in the bonus already. That's his sweet spot, right? He gets to the foul line. He can kind of run that second unit and hopefully be kind of what Monk was 2 years ago, like one of the leading scorers off the bench in the league. And a closer, too. Like, you'd have him at the end of the game.
100%. But here's the other problem with that. DeMar DeRozan turns 36 the day after tomorrow. And when he came here, he was very vocal and also leading with the Fox rumors. Remember, I might have to revisit if he goes. I'm really curious where DeRozan's head's at right now. Consummate professional, he's going to go out and be a pro.
Right.
But I don't think when he signed here, he was thinking, you know what, maybe a year from now, I'm going to be coming off the bench at 36 years old for a team that has literally zero chance of contending for a championship.
I'm sure he didn't.
Can't be happy about that.
But I don't want to say, like, deal with it. That's too harsh. But I'm sure when Monk this time last year re-signed and turned down other offers and probably isn't that thrilled to hear that he's a name that's being attached to the Warriors. Right?
What do you think the last Kings player was, Kings starter was, that re-signed with the team, that if you asked them right now if they were happy they did that, they'd say yes?
Like after the fact?
Yeah. Years later. Monk can't be happy. DeRozan can't be happy. Fox asked out. I look at DeRozan right now. Say what you want about how, he's 77 years old or whatever. Dude averaged 22, 4, and 4 last year. That's not bad.
No.
That's a good player.
He had a good season.
But he's got to be sitting here going, I'm stuck out here. You know, I'm used to, I'm an LA guy. He's played in Toronto. He's played in Chicago with a stopover, obviously, in San Antonio. My clock's ticking.
Yeah.
And I got nowhere to go. I'm stuck.
The reality is it's a harsh one, but he probably has to be the consummate pro still. Like if the Kings asked him to come off the bench and he did that, and then the trade deadline comes and Sacramento's 11th, like we got to move him. And some team wants him as a difference maker. He's kind of got to play by the rules, and then hopefully that deal comes, because I think right now the Kings can't trade him just to trade him. I don't think there's an offer that they are hearing that they would want in return.
Well, there's another thing. There's another option. And I'm not advocating, I'm just asking here. But let's say we get into October and nothing's happened. Kuminga's, that ain't happening. No Westbrook. Do you look at buying out DeRozan?
I don't love that, but I guess it's an option.
I don't ever love a buyout. Because you're taking a hit, especially for a guy who's effectively an expiring contract. I know he has a third year, but super light guarantee on that. He's effectively an expiring, and this isn't like Bradley Beal. He's a usable player, but you also have to factor in A, the logjam, B, he's going anyways, C, it doesn't appear there's a market for him, nor will one materialize, barring 9 shooting guards get hurt. Nobody has money. And on top of that, I don't know. These are the types of things that are impossible to quantify on the radio, but at some point you have to start repairing your reputation around the league.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure, Jason, that whatever monies they have to spend on DeMar DeRozan playing for another team wouldn't be worth its weight in gold in they did DeMar DeRozan right.
Yeah.
In the end, they did him right.
Right.
And that's a sign of a quality organization, and maybe they're trying to improve with agents. Again, that's so hard to quantify, but it's a real thing in the NBA. When players are making decisions, whether it's not just free agency anymore, it's also in trades because they have so much control.
Yeah.
Well, do they want to come to your franchise? DeMar DeRozan saw fit to come here because you're coming off the Beam Team stuff.
Right.
Sounds good. Sounds exciting. This ain't what he signed up for.
What about as a counter? Any thought to Levine coming off the bench? To me, DeRozan had the better year for this team.
I think Levine off the bench would, if all things were equal, I think you can make a great argument that Levine would be an instant 6 man of the year candidate and a stud off the bench. Also, I don't think there's a world where this team pays $50 million for a 6 man.
Okay.
Shouldn't factor in. But then there's also a thing where part of me goes, you know what? If I'm the Kings, one of the things I'm doing is I'm going into this season and I am trying to absolutely build this offense around Zach. I want Zach LaVine taking 30 shots a game. I want Zach LaVine to be the alpha and the omega of this offense. And I want to give him every chance I can to pad his stats, to showcase him. Just find somebody that will bite. And I understand that there's people out there that are like, I've seen this written before. Why are you making it out like Zach LaVine sucks, like he's terrible, that he's not a good player? That I would say this. Some of this is unfair, but it's a fact. Zach LaVine has never really – where has Zach LaVine ever won?
Mm-hmm.
And some of that's not his fault.
Correct.
You have to acknowledge that, whether –
Minnesota, Chicago, and here.
Yeah.
I mean, Minnesota's better now, but they weren't that team back then.
No, they weren't. And it's his contract. It's really that simple. Last year, splitting between the two, he averaged about 23 points a game. He gave you about 4 boards, 4 assists on splits of 51, 44.5, and 82.5. That's incredibly, and by the way, that scoring's down. This is also a guy that's averaged 27 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's incredibly efficient for a guy with that kind of volume. Rick, good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Dave, I want to get your take on this. The Kings right now are not sitting too bad. They're actually fairly close to having the same record as the Warriors. They're right now just built for trades. I'm kind of wondering about Kuminga. If he's one of the things is he's so young, and two, Steph Curry has missed so many games when you look at the past 5-6 years, that I could see why the Warriors would want to keep him, because they need someone to fill in that spot. And, you know, with all athletes, they don't get younger. And so I want your take on Kuminga and his age and why it would be so difficult, because he's got a lot of years ahead of him. Thanks, guys, and have a great morning.
Take care. I think part of it is, you don't want to be the team that gave up the guy who turns out to be a super stud.
Right.
And you certainly don't want to do that for your cross-state rival, if you will,
right
that
down the road.
plays in the Pacific Division.
Yeah.
I think there's an absolute element of that, and I don't think it's lost on anybody that the two teams reported that they're talking about Kuminga to are both Pacific Division teams, both directly in front of them.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break. When we come back, there has been a charge, or should I say charges levied on the person that threw the sex toy at the WNBA game. One of them, at least. We'll get some football, and the Raiders make a trade. We'll go around the world right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water, but you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here for Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room, inviting you to come join them every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. It's a safe and friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, and it's conveniently located right there in downtown Sacramento. And remember, best food, best service, best games, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey, more like Mirajoyed. That Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Hi, Sacramento. It's the No Surprise Guys at Bell Brothers Plumbing. Need a water heater or plumbing repair? Call Bell Brothers. Clogged drain? We'll clear it for $67. Plus a free camera inspection, a $250 value. We're fast, on time, and the price we quote is the price you pay. No surprises. Plus, we'll check your plumbing for free. Call Bell Brothers or book at thenosurpriseguys.com.
Hello, Sacramento. I'm Emran Plati, owner of True Sports Cards and Collectibles store here in Rockland, California, and the host of the True Sports Cards show that airs right here on Sacktown Sports 1140 every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., where we discuss the latest trends, hottest products, and deliver exclusive interviews with other industry leaders. And don't forget to visit our shop, True Sports Cards, at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland and see what we have for all your sports card and memorabilia needs.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Stuff.
Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back. All right, so this stupid story. We were talking about the toy that was thrown on the court last Tuesday, Valkyries and the Atlanta Dream. Also, there was another one that was thrown on the floor, the Valkyries in Chicago. Is this a Valkyrie thing?
Maybe it is.
It's weird. Delbert Carver was arrested Saturday.
Delbert
Carver.
Okay.
After his friends call him Del. After he allegedly threw a sex toy onto the court during that game. He's 23. Faces counts of disorderly conduct, public indecency / indecent exposure, and criminal trespass. I'm always curious how they come up with these. I mean, obviously they know what they're doing, but like, what's the trespass? The toy was trespassing and he threw it. So he was booked, released on bond. Cases listed as pending. He was allegedly at the game with friends, according to the affidavit. He allegedly told police, quote, this was supposed to be a joke, and this joke was supposed to go viral. Well,
went viral,
I
I
mean,
guess.
It did. No arrest. Wait, hold on. When asked by ESPN if an arrest had been made or an incident report filed in the Sky Valkyries matter, Chicago police responded by email Monday that we don't see a call of service for that incident. That's the Chicago way. So,
great impression.
Dr.
Richard Kimball
threw the toy on the floor, and they falsified the report so they could make Provasic. Dr. Richard Kimball.
We got a real sicko on our hands, fellas.
You killed cop, you're going down. AC, good morning.
Hey, gentlemen, I just wanted to let you know that if we do play golf, there will be no need for a get-together afterwards, Dave, so you can keep your social anxiety at home.
No, I want to get. I see. I got one of our guys in the chat mad at me. I asked these questions. I'm not going to come play golf with you and not want to hang out. I mean, I don't want to have a sleepover, but you know, you spend 4.5, 5 hours with somebody. You know, obviously, you got to feel comfortable enough with that person to do that in the first place. So, you know, nothing wrong with that, unless you don't want to hang out.
My question is, I know Jason's down with it, but Dave, have you ever played a celebrity tournament? That's the whole point. You got to hang with someone you might not like because they paid you a bunch of money to be in the tournament.
Well, first off, I've never been paid to be in a celebrity tournament. I ain't that much.
Oh, there's the problem.
Secondly, Jason will back me up on this. I do not like playing in those tournaments.
Yeah.
I actively avoid them. And if I do play in them, I always say I'd be happy to play, no problem. But I just got to ask. I got to be able to bring someone. I just got to be able to bring someone to be in the cart with me.
Safety net.
Safety, exactly. What I don't, and this isn't out of I don't want to. It's not out that. It's actually. I'll walk you through it. It's a humility I have. In other words, I'm not a celebrity, and even if I was a pseudo celebrity, I'm not good enough at golf. AC, if you buy into a celebrity golf tournament, and some of these tournaments I get asked to play in have like Ronnie Lott, Barry Bonds, Mary Lou Retton, Dan Fogelberg, and Dan Cortez. And you see this list of celebrity, everybody who's ever done it does this. They buy into the tournament. They don't know who they're paired with until the day of the event. And they're going, man, how cool would it be to get Ronnie Lott? Wow, yeah. Barry Bonds, that'd be amazing. Roger Craig, amazing, right? The Niner, not the, and then they go, oh, Carmichael Dave. All right, well, we got the short end of the stick there. Maybe he's a good stick. Maybe he's a good golfer, right? Maybe he's a good golfer. And then now I know they're thinking that going in, and of course they're going to be really, real sweet about it, nice. And then I shank my drive into into your house off the first tee, and now it's like, wow, not only we get shafted on the celebrity,
he can't play,
but he sucks. And then they just felt like they wasted. I don't like being in that position. That makes sense.
Too much pressure.
Way too much pressure, AC. But playing with AC, we got to break AC. Sorry, that's no pressure.
Right.
It's just guys playing some golf.
That's right.
So they can have Provasic.
The game of
golf. All right, we'll get to the rest of this. Stuff coming back.
Let's do it.
Let's switch on to the Jason half
What's
of the show.
Next?
Let's this Raider trade, and also I want to talk about a couple of these receivers as well. San Francisco 49ers. We'll also get back to that ESPN.com article as well. Quick break. We're back after this.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for three, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Recruiting patients for clinical trials is a major challenge in medical research and often slows progress on new treatments, including Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Dr. Ruby Graywood from the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
Clinical trials are vital to discovering ways to prevent, detect, and treat these diseases. Unfortunately, about 80% of trials run behind schedule because not enough people sign up. We need more people to get involved, especially from underrepresented communities, including people of color and older adults. These groups have some of the highest rates of chronic disease.
Crohn's and UC affect nearly 1 in 100 people in the U.S., and there's currently no cure. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is working to raise awareness, expand access, and increase diverse participation in trials.
Clinical trials give patients a real way to shape the future of treatment. It's not just about their own care, it can help others too. Talking openly with your doctor can help you feel more confident about getting involved.
To learn more, visit the clinical trials community at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Golf.com's Josh Sands offers 5 common golf course maintenance mistakes and tips to correct them. You've hit the green, and to fix your divot, you jam your tool underneath the ball mark and lift the soil, but the right way is to circle the edges of the mark with your tool, gently pulling the turf toward the center. Second, when fixing divots in the fairway, fill it with sand until it's level with surrounding turf, and gently smooth it with your foot. Third, when the course imposes the 90-degree rule, it means to stay on the cart path until you can turn at a right angle to your ball, minimizing wear and tear on the turf. 4, when you're driving on the course, proceed at a modest pace and avoid staked and roped off areas. Avoid sharp turns, wet turf, bunker edges, tees, and greens. The superintendent will applaud you. 5, in a bunker, rake the sand smoothly and exit as you entered from the low side. Tap the sand from your shoes and leave it as if you weren't there. And now that you know, make sure your foursome knows as well. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Oh, the music almost ran out. Almost. Well, it did. Just ran out.
Is there a human equivalent of the zoomies, like for dogs?
What do you mean the zoomies?
Well, I was watching a video during the break of dogs getting the zoomies.
I mean, what do you mean by zoomies?
Well, like when a dog, like just out of the blue, just starts running around the house full speed, or like jumping up and off a couch and then doing spins.
Gotcha.
Like our dogs. Well, Nacho doesn't anymore. She used to, but 2 other dogs get zoomies.
Human equivalent?
Yeah,
like kids probably.
That's a good point. My son doesn't. My daughter gets a zoomie sometimes.
Oh, I mean, like kids, like
just
toddlers.
Oh, she'll just come in and just be rawr, jump on her brother, or just do something weird. Must be a good feeling to get the zoomies. I'll bet you that's an amazing feeling. You're so excited. You don't know why. You just need to run.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. So the house I grew up in like grade school through high school, we have 2-story upstairs, and so I could never not like. I would always run up the stairs.
Yes,
always.
That was
and
a method
run down the stairs.
It's a method of transportation when you're a kid.
I don't think it was ever like.
No, you run down the stairs, maybe jump down the final 3.
Yeah, or slide down.
Take the rail. Yeah, exactly.
Always. And then we had wood, like a faux wood or whatever it was, but like always run and do like the risky
slide.
business.
Absolutely.
Always. Could never not like. It was never just a
little kid's preferred mode of transportation is running.
Yep,
you run everywhere.
Here to there, run, and it would always just be let's race. I bet I could beat you, and it was always like a race. Always.
Yeah. Anytime there's a hill, you throw your arms out wide, run down the hill full speed. Do you ever do the thing where you just roll down the hill?
I'm sure I did. I don't remember the last time.
But. You ever see the races somewhere in Europe?
Where they go for the cheese?
Is that what it is? Yeah. And they just tumble down.
And they just like, looks like they're breaking every bone.
Races. By the way, I've learned that I slur that a little bit, going back to our original halftime entertainment meetings when I first went over to England, and the entire room when I was trying to steal a Kings bit, and I presented baby races.
Oh, those would be really interesting.
And
if
somebody
they thought it
inquired, was
something
like,
else.
did you,
Carmichael Dave?
Carmichael Dave, did you say baby racists?
Yes, that's a huge bit.
And I'm not
I told you we shouldn't let these Americans over here.
It's a different bit, but did you try it?
I'm not going to lie. No. But the amount of time that I have mentally spent on what that would look like is hilarious, dude. Just a group of baby racists. They're babies.
Yeah. So it's cute,
but they're racist.
Cute. What they're doing is not cute.
Just dropping baby slurs everywhere, trying to one up the other. Where's the line? I don't know.
Who wins?
Who wins? Shocking. Start them young. It would go viral.
It would. If that was the goal.
Baby racists.
There'd be a certain population really
into it. Soon there's a cartoon. Lunchbox. Also, I know we got stuff to get to.
Lunchbox is gone.
That's what I was just getting to, man. What happened to lunchboxes?
Or lunch pails. Remember that? He brings his lunch pail to work.
That's what I'm talking about.
Does anybody in your office have a lunch pail?
I'm talking about school, though.
Yeah.
Like, do kids today know the joy? What would it be today? Like a Harry Potter lunch pail? I got Ron. Oh,
probably X-Men.
I know you like Harry Potter.
Avengers.
Yeah.
You know, Family Guy. If you're edgy,
it'd probably be some weird YouTuber we've never heard of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're or like, well, who's that guy? I Show Speed. And you have this plastic lunch pail box that has the cartoon or whatever on that, hey, I'm Snoopy. And you open it up and you got room to put your sandwich, your chips, your carrot sticks that your mom forced you to eat, and your thermos.
Mm-hmm.
Your thermos was, man, when that thing was bopping, it filled with like chicken noodle soup or something or a drink. But if we ever had, this is my jam, man. If we ever had soup the night before, I would always, my mom would warm up a bowl of that and then put it in the thermos. And, lunchtime comes around and I'm pounding soup and sandwich.
Still warm?
Oh, absolutely. It's a thermos. And you take off the top and it's a little mug that you can pour it in.
Oh, yeah.
Felt all dignified.
Whiskey.
But then you get in your lunch. You ever do lunchtime trades?
I don't remember doing that. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I don't remember doing that.
You're always, like, I got chips. Can I get your, let me get your snack pack. Throw in the.
Not trading chips.
No. Well, for a snack pack?
What's the snack pack?
The pudding.
Depends.
Carmichael Dave proposes 1 bag of Doritos.
Yeah, if I had a chocolate pudding
in exchange for your chocolate.
Yeah, we're trading.
Really?
Yeah, I'm scoring with the Doritos.
Chris?
You're out of your mind, Jason.
I agree.
You just got this little bit of pudding pack. It's chips.
You get the one that's like the chocolate, then the vanilla, then the chocolate.
Yeah. Swirl?
Oh, the vanilla and chocolate swirl? Best kind.
But it wasn't like a swirl. It was like layered.
Yeah, it was. It was like a parfait.
I don't think I ever had that.
No?
What? See, that's why you're out of your mind. Doritos. Ugh.
I remember one time my mom screwed me and got me tapioca. Don't isolate that. That's a full sentence, dude. Come on. Sorry. I remember one time my mom screwed me over. You're eating in the back. And she got snack pack, but it was and by the way, tapioca is not bad. I think actually tapioca gets a bad rap.
I liked it until I heard
What?
That it's made with fish eyes.
What?
No, it's not.
It's not. But as a kid,
yeah, okay. Oh no,
that's what
okay,
you're
yeah.
told.
No. That the little kids are susceptible to that. I've told this story before when my cousin Gabrielle told me she bit into a chicken breast and got a nipple. I've told that story in the air before, and I didn't eat chicken breast for years. Because no. Or also, she would do things like milk. Gross. That's cow juice. When you think about milk, dude, it ain't great. You really think about milk. Like we're the only beings on earth that actively drink another animal's milk. You don't see like a deer rolling up to
no,
it.
you see the video of like the tiger nursing the dog.
In like rare whatever, but you don't see a deer rolling up to a rhino and being like that's not happening. Or whatever insert animal you wish in this example.
That's why they have the horn.
Malcolm says I got teased for my Fat Albert lunch. I'm sorry. I just got that. That's why they have the horn.
Oh.
No, that was because
I was waiting for the Fat
Oh,
Albert.
sorry. I got teased for my Fat Albert lunchbox. Then my mom upgraded me to a Steve Austin lunchbox, and I was the coolest third grader ever. I will say this. That's quite the generational jump right there.
Yeah, skip some years.
I think he's talking about the $6 Million Man.
Oh, is he?
Timeline.
Let's get some clarification because that would work.
Yeah,
I thought he was talking about like Stone Cold Steve Austin with the beers. The beers.
Yeah.
You know, when he does the beer thing, right? Isn't that Steve Austin?
Sure.
Not photoshopping that thing. I had a monkey's lunchbox. That's Zebra showing her age. Yeah, hey, we're the monkeys. That's what I'm assuming, not like a lunchbox.
I know you said plastic, but remember when they were like
metal?
Yeah.
Before my time, dude.
Or
you had a metal lunchbox?
Version of metal. I don't know. I don't remember what I had.
Spencer's,
or brown bag.
You know, every once in a while it's fine. Just brown. I'm brown bagging it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Not everybody had money for a Barbie lunchbox. I will admit, there was a phase in second grade where I had I don't know if I'm comfortable saying this. I had a Cabbage Patch Kid lunchbox. Let me just say something.
It was great.
I wouldn't have traded with you.
I was in. Look, I'm not ashamed.
There's a Cabbage Patch guy over there eating his soup.
I was into Cabbage Patch Kids for a year. They were a big thing.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about Cabbage Patch Kid?
What?
What'd he do?
I don't even want to tell you what his mom did.
You remember that when they were a big deal, they were just flying out. You couldn't get them. They would fly off the shelves. Didn't matter what it was. They flew out. There were fights. People storming, Mervin's or wherever, wine stocks, Best, whatever the store was, to get Cabbage Patch Kids. And my mom, she got one that was had brown curly hair. And my mother, the day before Christmas, my dad told me this, stayed up half the night with a pair of scissors, and she cut the curls, and then she God bless my mom. She gave it extensions. So she cut the curls so they were straight, and then she somehow found these like blonde, because I guess she assumed I wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid that looked like me.
Sure.
And she was tying or sewing or something these extensions on the Cabbage Patch Kid. So look, in reality,
so that's like an elite mom move.
That's two-tone hair?
A little bit. She tried to match it, but it was definitely blonder.
Yeah.
And every kid that got a Cabbage Patch Kid, at least I hope, immediately pulls its pants down because the guy who if you know, you know, because the way you knew that it was legit is that the guy who invented them, Xavier McDaniel, would sign his name on one of them butt cheeks. Or not Xavier McDaniel.
The X-Man from the Sonics? Wow.
Hold on, dude. There's a reason I said it was Xavier or something. Hold on. It was That would be so random if Xavier McDaniel. Hold on, Xavier.
He was a dual.
Xavier Roberts.
So close. So he had his signature on a cheek?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that was a real thing. Xavier Roberts.
And they were knockoffs? The copycats?
If there were absolutely Cabbage Patch Kid knockoffs, dude. Oh, for reals.
Cabbage Patch copycats?
Yeah, look. There's a Cabbage Patch. Sorry, I can't show you. Look, there's butt cheek right there.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then there's a very intricate Xavier Roberts. 85. It was a good year. 85 vintage.
It was a good rear.
I don't know what the deal was with Cabbage Patch Kids. I think it was just one of those, it caught on. That was like early viral moments.
What caught on more, those or
Furbies?
Or no, I was going to say Beanie Babies.
No, that's what I meant. Sorry. I think it is. I don't know, actually. I
think Cabbage Patch Kids was a shorter time frame than Beanie. I don't know.
Beanie Babies were here. I never got into that one.
You wish you could have.
Well, remember, and then that, so Cabbage Patch Kids sold 130 million units.
Okay.
All right.
I think Beanie Babies is going to be more. Totally a guess.
Chris, Beanie Babies or Cabbage Patch Kids? Who's more?
Right now?
No, like total units sold. Cabbage Patch Kids, I think, were more expensive, though, too, to be fair.
I'd say Beanie Babies.
I agree.
They had that whole McDonald's thing.
I agree with you. Let's see. 130 million for Cabbage Patch Kids. Beanie Babies. No, that's great. It doesn't say. But I think it is. I think it's worth it. Yeah. There's people that would have like these full collections of Beanie Babies.
Yeah, because you can buy multiples of those. I mean, I guess you could have Cabbage Patch Kids, but I don't think that many people are buying a bunch of them.
And then remember, Cabbage Patch Kids would that gave away arguably a better thing. The Cabbage Patch Kids ran or walked so the Garbage Pail Kids could run.
Yeah.
Now that I really got into, man. Holy crap! Were
they real or were those stickers or whatever?
They
cards?
were like trading cards, but then I think couldn't they come off as stickers?
I think so. But they weren't ever made, right? They weren't ever actually dolls.
Garbage Pail Kids? No. They were all just
spoof thing. Yeah.
They were all just trading cards. Some of the best names was Adam Baum, and then his cousin Billy Blasted.
Billy, okay.
Yeah, I know. Totally. Well, back then it was Baum and Blasted, and they were explosion meme or
cards.
But yeah. Billy Blasted has a whole different connotation. Connotation. Seth Bad Breath, known for his foul-smelling breath. Brutal Brad, a character with a violent past.
How brutal is he?
He was seen dragging a cave woman by her hair in the car.
Wow, that is brutal, Brad.
And the rarest Garbage Pail Kid ever, Nick.
Just Nick. He was rare, so if you got Nick, that's like a big deal.
Yeah, if you got Nick
in mint condition right now, what's Nick worth?
Mint condition Nick.
Yeah, let's look that. Oh, those are actually graded. People have that.
Yeah. There's Blasted Billy right there. What is a? We're gonna move on in a second, everybody.
So I gotta know.
Nick, Garbage Pail. See, this is where we just need AI, like Siri.
Is it a lot?
Holy crap.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's not insane, but like it is. What is a mint condition Garbage Pail Kid Nick worth?
So they're rare, you said, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before you answer, because I don't want somebody to be like, 35.
Is it autographed by Nick?
I will say that it's not the most expensive. God dang, I had all of these, dude.
$300.
$300. Chris?
2000.
2000. Most valuable Garbage Pail Kids cards. Number one, 1985. Adam Baum. $15,000.
Wow.
Nasty
I think
Nick.
I had that.
$14,000.
Can I see what Nasty Nick looks like? I don't know. I don't remember that.
It's a vampire.
That's rare. I don't remember seeing that one. I remember Adam Baum.
Different type of atom bomb. I had a bunch of these atom bombs, dude.
Where did we get those? They just sold in stores?
I think they were in those. Oh yeah, or them little twisty quarter things.
Really?
I think so. Like that. Yeah,
they came out of that.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Evil Eddie, $6,000.
Why does Evil Eddie look like Nick?
I don't know, because they all had brothers. They did. No, for real, cousins or whatever. They all had a different version. Frying Brian. What is this with Blasted Brian or Frying Brian? These are all drug related. $4,000. Oh, but Frying Brian. Well, that's not what I know. He's being electrocuted in an electric chair.
His life is ending.
Wow. Potty Scotty is worth $4,000. And Blasted Billy, $3,500. My goodness.
We should have kept those. Do you have those at all anywhere?
No, I wish. God, the amount of things, dude.
If you could just go back.
Just go back and tell little Carmichael Dave.
Treat all that stuff with care.
Just put it in a box.
Yeah.
I guarantee you I threw a bunch of these out, dude.
Yeah.
And
these aren't worth anything.
Yeah. But I mean, they were also jacked up,
Probably.
bent and thrown around. And
half-eaten.
All that. I mean, yeah, exactly. Tickle Me Elmo was a big thing.
Yeah.
What was that one that talked? Was that Teddy Ruxpin?
Yes.
It was freaky, dude.
Yeah.
My sister had one. And we'd just be sitting there playing whatever the hell, and all of a sudden he'd be like, "My name is Danny." Have like one eye open. Or no, I'm thinking of a Furby. That's what she had.
Okay. You and the Furbies.
Yeah. So
wait, when was that?
What was a Furby?
Yeah. I want to say that was like 2000s or like 99.
No. We're going to move on a second.
What are you going to say? What are you putting in? When were Furbies made or released?
Furby made, yeah. 98. So what was she? Nope, then it was a Teddy Ruxpin because she would have been 19.
Yeah, I don't know about Furbies.
Furbies are just.
They look like gremlins.
It looks like like if you take like those Winnie the Poohs now where they're slasher movies.
Oh.
Yeah, like you didn't see that?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chris, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Something at Friday at Freddy's or something like that.
Yeah, but no, it's actually Winnie the Pooh though. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, they're doing it with all of them.
Yeah, where like the IP ran out. So
yeah, there's like a Steamboat Willie one. I think a Bambi one's coming out.
Yeah, right, exactly. And so now they can do whatever, and it's a whole.
I don't know if there's
swearing in it.
Yeah.
A trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, because you could have Red Band trailers. Anyways, it's
Christopher Robin took off and left them on their own. And so then he comes back and they've all gone crazy. And
Pooh's Corner.
I guess maybe it's an IP thing, but I think there's a like, how great would it be to be like Charlie Brown is like Lucy pulled the football for the last time.
Yeah.
And Charlie's going to have his revenge.
Murder.
Right, exactly.
He kicks her head off.
Right. I can't stand it. Coming soon. And every time he just kicks her head off, he just says rats.
The piano that Schroeder's playing. Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. That Schroeder's playing is just a different tone.
Yeah, it's just haunting.
Yeah.
And Charlie Brown's just sharpening the knife.
Do we need to look up when this runs out so we can make this movie?
Snoopy's got rabies.
Rabies. I was just going to say the same thing. Snoopy's got rabies. Woodstock's just biting people's eyes out.
The Red Baron's got PTSD.
100%, dude. Pigpen's just covered in blood. What? Say it again.
Linus is taking people out with his blanket.
Just choking people.
Charles Schwartz production. Schultz. But yeah. Schwartz. That's his cousin. Not related.
Right, Schwartz.
Yes.
Womp, 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 womp.
No, the parents like You actually understand them now.
Yeah.
Kids, what is going wrong with you?
I think we got a movie.
I don't know, man. What are we? Why is anybody listening to us right now? Because I think. Wait. Oh, the Peanuts IP ran out January 4th, 2000.
What?
25 years later.
Peppermint Patty's had it. She ain't taking it no more. Get over here, Marcy.
Feeding laced peppermints.
Looks like that coffee's worn off.
I got your great pumpkin.
I got a rock. Yeah.
Yeah. Push. I think we're on to something, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, so bottom line is this. Kings are being compared to a lot of franchises.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying they're all in on nothing.
Yeah.
That's
the bottom line.
Disagree.
Yeah. Back to you.
Coming up next, De'Aaron Fox gets paid. Aren't you glad you raised it right?
Yeah. And what character would he be in Peanuts?
Who, De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be right back after this.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Looking for family fun, thrilling baseball, and unforgettable memories? Come out to Sutter Health Park and catch the Sacramento River Cats in action. Great games, great food, and great times await. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Saturday, August 9th, it's the Night of Champions at Stockton 99 Speedway. Meet past champions during the exclusive autograph session. And buckle up for Pro League models, mini stocks, and more. Tickets start at just $20. Get yours now at Stockton99.com. Be there.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
Oh, Matt. Hey, I got a rejoiner. I want to or song. Let me try this one out here. Snoopy's just tearing someone's throat out. Spitting it out. I think if you slowed that down a little bit more, it's a little haunting. Hey, during the break, hey, if their IPs run out, I guess we can play this one if we want. During the break, this is something I love radio stuff, old-timey radio stuff. In radio, there's something called a donut, and no, it's not food as much as I wish it is. A donut is a promo that you play. It would be like, hey, have you caught Jason Ross talking football? Well, if you didn't, here's what you missed. Hey, I'm Jason Ross, and I think they're going to do this and run. If you don't like that, you can eat one. Don't miss what's coming up next. It's Jason Ross talking football right here on Sacktown Sports. So the donut is you have the same thing in the beginning, the same thing in the end. That's a voice guy. And then in the middle, you have the clip from the show. It's a cool promo, right? Mm-hmm. During the break, I heard a really nice one for Kyle and Whitey. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if we had one. And Chris said that we do. You have that ready?
I do.
Okay, here's our new promo that might have been playing for a while now.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
So far, throwing things at or onto a field or court can seriously injure people, unless it's that hockey thing where you throw the teddy bears on the ring. So they all get collected and given to kids.
All of them? No bear left behind.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Oh, rebranding is 1140 a.m. again?
That's how you get it.
Oh, okay. No, I got you. I'm not complaining. I was just honestly haven't heard that in a while. I like that. Mm-hmm. And Chris, are you the one that's in charge of throwing the whatever the clip is, I assume?
I am.
Okay, well done. I think all of ours should be like that. I don't, I mean, unless it's, I can't imagine a good sportsy one. Oh, and I just don't think Kuminga's going to fit in today.
And Snoopy's out there biting people's heads off.
Alan Style Show.
Oh, but it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my time for 4 years. Now I'm going to waste your time. I'm going to waste your time now. You thought that your time was more valuable than my time.
You can listen to the Alan Style Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
I like how each one is kind of the personality of the show itself. Can you call up last one? Call up the Kyle and Whitey one, just since we got them all in a row. So ours was about throwing sex toys on the court, and it's acceptable as teddy bears. Alan was hot sports taking on Jonathan Kuminga. What are Kyle and Whitey doing?
The Drive Guys.
On the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to the Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
I like it. Well done, everyone behind that. Awesome. We complain when things aren't great. I do. You gotta thumbs up.
Yeah.
When they're good. Want to remind everybody.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is that like all you, by the way? That was all you, wasn't it? Yeah.
Hey, I told him what to say.
That's good for you. I mean,
we the script.
Yeah, we produced the clip, obviously, with our extreme talents.
Mm-hmm. There was more I wanted to get in there, but then it got into like, I don't think we can just say this on a
title. Said there's more I wanted. We will continue to bribe you to listen later today. Coming up within the next hour, Zach Bryan tickets. We got Zach Bryan tickets to go see him at the Golden Gate Airport. Nope, at the Golden Gate Park. That would be weird. Shut up, Chris. In San Francisco, August 15th. Hey, that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
short
but
days
if
away.
Our listeners want to do something nice for like some kids, what can they do?
Thank you, Chris. Look at that. Well done. It's the annual Backpack and School Supply Drive. Look, we're not just radio people. We want to help the community, and we know you do too. So as a matter of fact, I'll get to that in a second. Walmart, 8465 Elk Grove Boulevard, Elk Grove, CA. That's August 7th. So that's after tomorrow. 9 to 2, that's 9A to 2P. Come support the youth in Sacramento by donating school supplies to those in need. There's a tax ID here. I'm not a financial expert, but that tells me there's some tax benefits there. And highlight, there's a whole list: highlighters, Post-its, whiteout, pencils and mechanical pencils. Oh, is that the ones you click?
Oh yeah, probably. Yep.
College ruled notebooks, binders, folders, pencil pouches, glue sticks. colored pencils, and of course backpacks. And the perfect world is a backpack filled with all that stuff for some of it. But hey, if you can only
Any
do
bit helps.
anything, seriously, anything helps. As a matter of fact, ongoing bit, that's a good reminder. I fell in love doing this about 4 years ago. Is I'll be putting out on my Twitter today. Every year, invite local teachers to share their Amazon wish lists, and then I'll retweet them. And then I've been just so amazed at the amount of people that will then it's so simple. Like you go on there, maybe you can't do them all, but maybe you say, I'll buy the pencils this year. And then somebody else, so many times, look, I don't know how it's turned into a controversy and whatever, it's way beyond me, but I love teachers. I love, and knowing teachers and coming from a family of teachers, the amount of money they spend out of pocket on their kids, because you just can't wait for the red tape to go through, and they shouldn't have to do that. So, school's coming around, and I grew up, and I'm sure you guys grew up where school meant it's a new year and you get the fresh new threads from Miller's Outpost or whatever. It's the main time of year you get a new pair of shoes and all that. Well, there's the reality of the situation is that ain't for everybody,
right?
So
even though school ended like 3 months before, but you got to get a new. You couldn't possibly learn the same stuff.
Absolutely not. Well, a lot of times for me it's because they didn't fit.
Yeah.
My feet were growing faster than my brain. Anyway, De'Aaron Fox, he's not going to have any issues. De'Aaron Fox should do a lot of these. He should fill a lot of these backpacks.
He could buy some schools.
Just under $250 million due to De'Aaron Fox over the next few years. Jason, we talked about this earlier, but as always, you will summarize it with the proper ways to think and the right questions to ask. Number one, did Fox and his camp get this right? I am in a firm 1,000%. I don't see, and I would welcome the argument they got it 100% right.
Yeah, today I would say yes, 100%. I don't know, and that could still stay 100%. I don't know what his future,
but it could also go down.
It
too.
could, yeah. That would be guessing, but I could point scenarios where it could go down. And just right now, different organization, a more stable one, not one that's won more recently, because the Spurs are now on 6 years in a row, I think, of missing the playoffs. But I think everybody likes where they're going.
Yeah.
The Pop angle will be different now that he's officially not there, but De'Aaron's going to have to kind of earn his position. I mean, he's going to be their point guard, but he's got people chasing him now.
He does. I've got to think they've got this somewhat. I don't know about figured out, but they definitely have a strategy. And I when it's crazy when you look at the depth chart on the Spurs, because they've got, I mean, it's a great problem to have in a sense, where you've got, I don't want to say too much talent, but you're looking at Fox and Stephon Castle right now as your backcourt with Dylan Harper is the top pick in the number 2, right, in the draft. You've got Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson as your 3s. Harrison Barnes and Jeremy Sohan as your 4s, and then that Victor Wembanyama guy, your 5, with Luke Cornett and Kelly Olynyk backing him up. That's having whether Dylan Harper is your 6th man or you try a 3-guard rotation, and what do you sit and or you move Vassell down for Harrison Barnes, but you're talking about you're talking about a 6'5" 3-guard. And in Dylan Harper, you're talking Dylan Harper's 6'6".
Yeah.
Stephon Castle is 6'6". So you got a lot of mid-size there, but I think with the Spurs, what they're probably thinking is we can afford to play these guys because we got this dude clogging the middle.
10'6" back there.
Right, exactly. Which is kind of funny if you did that. That'd be kind of interesting. Like if you took the starting lineups for each team and you did total size. So
where would they be? Just even with all guards in him, they'd probably be just fine.
You're probably looking at what? 30, 33, 34 feet, something like that. Is it? You're right. They would probably rank top half, even if they started those 3 guards. So yeah, and you've also, and they're going to be incredibly quick.
Yeah. How would you have felt if he was still a King and he got that extension yesterday?
Nervous. I don't disagree with the people saying, God, is De'Aaron Fox a $250 million player. Is De'Aaron Fox at 50, 60 million? But that's just the value of.
That's where we are.
Does that make the Levine contract better?
Fox's deal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think at the moment I'd rather have Fox. But
yeah.
Your question was, does it make the Levine contract better? I think
the Kings didn't do the contract.
Yeah,
they took on the contract.
They did,
but
I think it makes it not stand out as much. Maybe is the best I can do.
Because I want to say Fox is going to be making $10 million more a season than Levine.
I bet Levine can't play point guard. Did the Spurs get this right?
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if right now they could be, if they could go back and go, oh, we didn't know we were going to get the second pick. They already had Castle. They knew that.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have explored something else. It's not, I mean, you always want assets and they've got plenty of them, but their roster's a little imbalanced. I wish maybe that 3-4 was a little stronger. And if you could move Fox for a 3-4 or Castle or Harper, then you're like, that team actually now feels like they're going to be good, I think. But I don't know. I don't look at them as a championship team right now.
I don't either.
And that might be years away. That might be closer. But I mean, Wembanyama, they haven't been over 500 yet with Wembanyama. So that's a big jump they got to make. And they probably will.
Makes you wonder how I mean, obviously, De'Aaron Fox, highest paid player on the team now. Mm-hmm. But does he rank? I just wonder where the Spurs in within the organization, where they rank, how they rank Fox, Harper, and Castle, value wise.
Yeah.
That being said, look, I don't know where it happened where Fox turned into a semi-washed old. No,
he's
healthy this year.
He's a stud. Yeah. Fox can play. I wish he was still a King. Honestly,
I do too. I get it. I get it. But you know what? We got Dennis Schroeder.
Yep.
So moving on up. We'll take a break. Who's hot? Who's not? We got to go streaking. Still a lot to come in the final hour as well, as we bring that Friday energy to a Tuesday show. But I want to talk to you about second opinions. You may like something, the other person may not, vice versa. Everybody's got their own opinions. Don't yuck anyone's yum. But when it comes to money, it's really simple. Something's cheaper, it's cheaper. Something's more expensive, it's more expensive. Now, there is a saying, you get what you pay for. What if you could save money and get the quality? That's good, if not likely better than what you get with paying more. What is that name brand value for knockoff prices? Nope, I think I made that up. Here's where American Energy wants to help you. First off, a little background on them. Been serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. A+ Better Business Bureau. Go to Google, go to Yelp. You're going to find great reviews. They want to be the people that you call when you need your air conditioner or your heater worked on or replaced. And if you're already going to somebody else, they just want a chance to be your second opinion partner. They just want a chance to save you some money. So give them that shot. You have nothing to lose except some numbers off that dollar amount. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy. Making uncomfortable. Comfortable. We'll take a break. What's hot, what's not, streaking next.
The Drive Guys.
On the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started?
Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sackdown Sports app.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm.
Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
There was always a crowd gathered around our dining table when I was growing up. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Everyone was welcome at my mother's table, so holidays, birthdays, and celebrations always included family and friends. I used to think I was the most popular kid in the neighborhood until I realized that my friends were really there for my mother's incredible cooking. Years later, when I bought my own dining table from Naturewood, I made sure it was large enough to make friends feel welcome. And right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings Dine in Style sale, you have an opportunity to find the perfect dining room furniture to help you create your own treasured memories. Choose from casual to formal or anything in between. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings during the Dine in Style sale off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Are you thinking about buying a new car? Well, maybe you're on the fence. Let me help you out. Kyle Draper here from Mercedes-Benz of Stockton. From the first time I stepped into the MP of Stockton showroom, I knew I made the right choice. I settled on the all-electric EQS SUV. It's comfortable, stylish, and most importantly, it's safe. Mercedes-Benz has the reputation of making the finest cars in the world. Now it's your turn to experience what I already know. Mercedes-Benz of Stockton is the best car buying experience you'll ever have. It's just a short drive down I-5 or anytime at mbfstockton.com.
Summer's flying by, and that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
What's hot and what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
During the break, I know some of our listeners, especially the YouTube chat, I actually had a conversation with somebody in our sales staff. Say, hey, we need to do a breakfast down in the lounge for our listeners. Thank them. Long time promised. You've been promising them for a long time, Jason. So we had a good conversation about it. I said,
"Who's we?"
Me and one of our sales guys who likes baseball. And I
can't think of a sales guy that likes baseball.
Yeah. I said, hey, do you know anybody who would be willing to trade some mentions and stuff to get some basic breakfast stuff? He said, what are you talking about? I said, I don't know, biscuits, gravy, and scrambled eggs, pancake, sausage, bacon. It's basics. Maybe coffee, orange juice. It's about enough, right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anything?
It's a lot.
Quiche. God, I love quiche.
You wouldn't eat quiche if biscuits and gravy were there. Or would you?
That's a good one, man. I love biscuits and gravy. I don't get quiche that often.
Cereal?
What about cereal?
What if it was there?
Not even in the conversation.
If
quiche and biscuits and gravy are there, it's not cereal. It's like
soft serve.
Nope. Oh, quiche sounds so depends.
French toast.
Nope.
Eggs Benedict.
Mm-mm. The only thing that might break in there
Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristos are good. I would have to say the only thing that might break in there, though, for me personally, be lox and bagels, just because I have a real soft spot for it. But quiche and biscuits and gravy, god dang. I know. Them little cheese blintzes with you ever have a cheese blintz? They serve them at IHOP. They're really good. Crepes. But if it's quiche Lorraine, that's fine. But one of them like bacon and cheese quiches, oh, it's so good. I want quiche now. Thanks, Jason. Especially them little quiches, little tiny quiches, mini quiches. You get at the store for like $8 for 12 or whatever price. Anyways, I asked him if we knew anybody that could maybe take care of that, and he said no. So,
all right,
I'm working on it.
Bring your own quiche.
Yeah. Oh, that would actually be fun, but I wouldn't want to put that on the listeners. But we do not want to be fun to do on a regular basis. If we actually got people to participate, and we did like a potluck.
You eating that?
After I watch them take a bite, maybe.
JR comes in with a, hey, my family recipe.
You know what? It's a great point because then you're kind of
green.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just the type of thing. I could see a listener that's like, I want to come in. They make like, oh, hey, I made biscuits and gravy. What's in the gravy? Don't worry about it. How's that? And then at some point they go, hey, how was that biscuits and gravy? And I'd know instantly.
And then you're like your dogs at your house.
Yeah.
Now.
And then the Peanuts music plays. Who is hot?
The Boston Red Sox.
Wow.
They've won 6 straight and 9 of their last 2 and are in second place.
9 of their last 2.
In the American League East. 2.5 ahead of the Yankees.
Well, that's not great. I mean, that's not great if you don't like the Sox. If you do like the Red Sox, I mean, good for them. Well, if they're hot, then who's not?
The War of the Worlds movie on Prime Video, starring Ice Cube. It currently has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. I have seen it.
And
have you?
I would agree with that statement.
You give it a 0?
It looks like a bad Sci-Fi Channel movie.
You went to the movie theater?
No, it's on Prime.
Oh. And you watched it? Did you watch
like what's great is there's like this line that keeps going on, like it's not like the government is staring at spying on your Prime cart.
Oh, they threw in some product placement? Wow.
I'm trying to remember who else is in it. There's another big name. Eva Longoria, she's also in it.
Is she still a big name?
Yes.
What does she do now?
She's a producer. Ever heard of the movie John Wick?
Yeah.
She's the producer of John Wick.
She was in last season's Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, was she? Okay, all right. I just hadn't seen her in a while, to be honest. No, I'm not
because she's producing.
Not taking shots at her.
She got some show on CNN, didn't she? Like
unfortunately, she's in War of the Worlds.
Also, who's not apparently me, one of our chatters, Jess, is in the building.
Hey, Jess.
They're having a conversation about media. She said that, not media like Dave. I mean real media. Dave is weird media, which is fine.
You're so weird media.
Weird media. It's gonna be the name of if I ever start producing, that'll be the name of my production company. Weird Media.
Weird Media Productions.
Not
keep media weird.
Not Dave. I mean real media. Wow. Right after I went for the
Ooh, unfortunately there's already a Weird Media digital marketing firm.
Oh yeah. Well, I never heard
of
them.
Weird Media Records.
Weird Media. Well, there goes you know what? There goes that breakfast.
It's been taken off the table.
Just ruined it for everyone.
Only the Weird Media folks will be there.
Yeah. I'm fine with that Weird Media. I just don't like the whole not real media. We're real media. We just deliver it differently. We're like...
Are we new media? You said that, Draymond?
Yeah, it was Draymond. I would say we are exactly like if you have a cup of Pepsi, if you have 2 cups of Pepsi, right? And one of them you're drinking through a straw, and the other one you're drinking through one of the squiggly, silly straws. We're the silly straw. It's still Pepsi once it hits your mouth.
Right.
It's just delivered in a fun way.
Yeah.
Doesn't take itself seriously. You can't be serious and drink out of a silly straw, I don't think.
Called y'all here for this meeting. You're fired.
Speaking of John Wick, can you see him like pulling a gun out and being like, "Yeah, you killed my dog, prepare to die," and then he takes it.
That's how Naked Gun would do it.
Weird Media starring Anthony Michael Hall. There's a callback. All right, let's go streaking. Speaking of Weird Media.
Time to go streaking.
We're going streaking! Yeah!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking!
All right, well, let's see if we are. Dave is at 0. I'm at 2. Chris is at 9. But we had a theme to yesterday's streaking. Do you remember
We did.
theme?
Juniors.
It was the juniors, the kids.
It was.
Now, let's see if they paid off for us.
Can I say kind of props to me for did you expect me to remember?
No, actually. I thought there was no chance.
I didn't either, but here we are.
How did you remember? Describe it.
You know what? Because it was so stupid, it stuck in my head. You know what? You know who wouldn't remember that? Weird Media.
Yeah. So you took Bobby Whitt Jr. He got up 4 times. He got you 2 hits.
Hey, back in the
2 hits
saddle
from Whit.
again. That's right.
Yeah.
2-hit Whit.
So Junior paid off for you. You're at 1. I'm at 2, trying to get to 3. I took Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, the Blue Jays got 15 runs and 25 hits.
Okay, dude, honestly.
25 hits.
I feel like if he didn't get a hit, you should get like 3. Like, it should count for a 3. Like,
it's harder to predict a non-hit on a 25.
25 hits and the star of the team doesn't get any hits.
Well, how about if he got it 5 times? And how about if he got one little weak single? There's like a bunch of guys that had like 4 hits. He got 1.
All right.
But it's a hit.
Turn down that sound for a second. Just real quick. Here's what you get.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
It's a cowbell.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Hitting streak goes to 3. Chris took Fernando Tatis Jr. He, to try to get to 10-game hitting streak.
Couldn't get a hit for Dave.
Got 4 plate appearances. They lost. 1 hit.
Wow.
Chris is at 10.
Double digits.
So Dave's at 1. I'm at 3. Chris is at 10.
Wow. It's getting serious.
It's getting real.
It's getting kind of hectic. All right. You know what I think? Can I add a theme to today?
No.
How about seniors?
No. I already have a pick.
No, who is it?
Junior Caminero from the Tampa Bay Rays. That's my pick. I'm already
all right.
Written him down.
Okay, that's fine. Junior Caminero. Why does that sound like something to me? Junior Caminero. I don't know. Chris?
All right, let's see. Can't use holiday.
No, you shut your face hole.
I will take Nick Kurtz.
Hey, you know what I'm going to do?
Oh, don't do it.
You know what I'm going to do now?
I know what you're going to do.
I'm going to get on Chris's back. I'm riding him. I'm riding him like a horsey. Give me Nick Kurtz, and I'm going to make a commitment here. I'm staying on that horse. Either we're going to the finish line or I'm going to mush him.
Yeah.
One of the two.
You kind of want to mush him.
I really want to mush him. I really do. I'm going. He's getting serious now.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like serious Chris.
I'll ride the hot hand. I'm throwing my chips in after his on the craps table.
At what point, like if he gets to 20 and then you're at 11.
Yeah.
Are you still mushing?
Mush until his streak's over.
Yeah. But what if you're like, if I break off, maybe I can pass his streak? Because at some point his will end.
That's a good point. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
if I get okay, you're right. Double digits.
If you get to double digits.
10.
All right.
Chris, how do you feel about all this?
I don't really care.
Okay. He's in a polo shirt.
Yeah.
He's part of the leadership team. Yeah. Polo shirt. We'll take a break.
Does he have to talk today?
Hey, do you have to talk today?
I do.
What? Hold on. Oh, we'll take a break. Damn it.
He'll give us his speech when he comes back.
When we come back, Chris the Suit is going to be presenting something. Also, college football polls. We're getting into our favorite time of the year. Just a 1-minute break. We're back after this.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Throwing things at or onto a field or court can seriously injure people. Unless it's that hockey thing where you throw the teddy bears on the ring. So they all get collected and given to kids.
All of them? No bear left behind.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And we're back, live during a Flex Alert. Dialed in on the thermostat. Oh, we're pre-cooling before 4 p.m., folks.
And that's the end of the third. Time to set it back to 78 from 4 to 9 p.m. Clutch move by the home team. What's the game plan from here on out?
Laundry?
Not today.
Dishwasher?
Sidelined.
What a performance by Team California. The power truly is ours.
During a Flex Alert, pre-cool, power down, and let's beat the heat together.
Hey there, this is Dolly, coming to you straight from Nashville.
It's Stand Up to Cancer!
Join us Friday, August 15th for one night only and for one goal only to beat cancer. So stand up with all of us and let's save lives together. And if we join forces, we can end cancer forever. Tune in Friday, August 15th at 8, 7 Central on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. For more ways to watch, visit standuptocancer.org/show.
KHTK-HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Final hour of the program. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Long, Zach Bryan tickets in this hour. So we have so maybe only happens 2 or 3 times a year, if that. But we have like an all hands meeting where everybody in the station has to be in the room. And they're
Except for Alan and Kyle.
Right, because they're on the air. And so then they'll update us on things. Well, our program director's out for like 6 months because he had a baby or something. And Chris is taking...
I think the baby is in elementary school already.
Yeah, when he gets back, the baby's going to have graduated.
Mm-hmm. Going off to school with your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Chris is the APD, acting program director. Which can I just say is hilarious in itself when I think about history, but good for you. And so I guess today you're presenting the KHTK side.
I'm presenting the on-air side, and then Frankie will be taking care of digital.
Oh,
so
Frankie.
No spoilers or anything, but is that like growth and highlights and, good stuff and all that?
I'm basically saying what's coming up.
So
Frankie is saying what we're doing on our website. And then we will get a surprise guest by Chris Watkins, who will be talking about how good our social media has been.
Not surprised anymore. At any point, if you're handling on-air stuff, at any point in your speech, will the words highest rated sports show in the city in any time slot come up? Because you're supposed to give it attaboys.
How great we're doing.
Yeah.
I believe I will be going to you for some of that. I know with our old market manager, he used to love when he'd point to you and say, "Hey, Dave, what are your thoughts on this?" So I know you've missed that, so I think I'll bring that back.
I would like it if you didn't.
Am I joking? Am I not?
Yeah, that's gonna stick in my head now for a little bit. Now I'm gonna be flinching the whole meeting every time he looks my way.
Oh, and Whitey says he can't do it, so you're off the hook.
Oh, okay. Oh, he can or can't?
He can.
Oh, so he's doing trivia?
Yeah. Whitey's Wayback.
Somebody just texted and said Whitey's Wayback Machine is greater than sign streaking. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, Whitey's Wayback quiz is pretty fun.
Yeah. It's great. If you like going way back.
He goes way back sometimes, like 1923.
I had a trivia question ready, but I've used it a billion times. But it's still my favorite all-time sports trivia question. You'll know it after the first 3 to 5 words. Maybe
Can I
not.
guess?
Huh?
Can I guess? Marlins?
No.
Oh.
Okay, let me see if you know it. I will say 2. Well, I think it's 2 words. Oh, it's 3 words. No, it's 4 words. In 1977.
That's way more than 4 words.
In 1977. Right here.
Yeah.
You know it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's my favorite trivia question of all time. In 1977, the 3 major sports, baseball, basketball, and football, gave out a total of 4 Rookies of the Year awards, 2 in baseball, 1 in basketball, 1 in football. 3 of those 4 had the initials AD. You remember this, Chris?
Nope.
Can you guess them? Jason knows.
I got to remember. Yeah, I got 3 or 4.
Andre Dawson.
That is correct.
I think that's it for me.
Okay. Andre Dawson is baseball. In basketball.
Let me write these out.
That's absolutely correct.
I'm trying to figure out what the 4th. It's another baseball player.
Yeah.
That's non-AD.
That's non-AD. Non-AD,
AD.
exactly. I should probably remember who it was.
It had to be
because Andre
American
Dawson
League.
was not. Yeah, exactly. It was Rusty
Shackelford.
So it was Andre Dawson in baseball, Adrian Dantley in basketball, and then the one that always trips everybody up, it's the NFL. 1977 Rookie of the Year, Hall of Famer, running back, Cowboys, Anthony Dorsett, also known as Tony.
What if I give you? I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
The initials of the American League MVP.
We'll see. Rookie of the Year. Or yeah, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
Rookies of the year.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me change
Rookies
it.
of
Don't
the
look
year.
yet.
Well, that would have gone the wrong way. Yeah, 1977 AL Rookie of the Year would have been.
Oh, okay. We'll see. E.M.
Eric. Wait, this is in baseball?
Uh-huh.
Maros.
Hall of Famer.
Eddie Murray.
Yeah. Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
Love Eddie Murray.
Me too.
Eddie Murray, Orioles.
Yep.
Also, the funniest part about that trivia question is I stole it off the Rice Guys.
From the way back.
The way I think it was. It was Whitey who asked
He
it.
was on the Orioles, but he was also great in 48 Hours.
Yeah.
Eddie Murray.
Yeah.
Huge.
And a kicker for the Lions.
Delirious is one of the first stand-ups I ever watched that he did.
Me too.
Yeah. I saw
Wait, Delirious was before Raw?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Raw. Delirious was whatever. Raw was, I think, 87.
Yeah, it was like a year or two.
I watched Raw. at the Century Theaters on Ethan.
Wait, it was in the movie theaters?
Uh-huh.
Oh my
buddy Kevin and I, we bought tickets to go watch some stupid, like, I don't know, My Mother's Unicorn or something, and snuck into Raw because we were not of age. Not anywhere close. And let me tell you, dude, guffaws. Just guffaws. People forget that Eddie Murray.
Got him.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy. Arguably the greatest stand-up comedian of all time. I mean, you want to talk about, like, he has 2 specials, and they are both A+ out of the park. Not a lot of it didn't. Some of it didn't translate. Wouldn't happen today, probably.
Yeah, I wonder if he went for it again now. If he'd be great.
I am so split on that because there was talk that really heated up last year about him. But the thing is, I kind of almost hope he doesn't.
I think once you get to a level of you're so famous and you've got so much money and stuff like that, you can't really relate to
100%
regular people.
Same thing with music. You know, Alanis Morissette's first album was all about her sleeping on couches and struggling through, being hungry in the music world and getting screwed over. And then she's worth $50 billion, and she's just like, what's she going to sing about? Her boat, the car?
No, she thanks you.
Yeah, that was the second album. That was her last good album. But with Eddie Murphy, you can only fail at best. You're the Top Gun Maverick of stand-up comedy, and that's a high bar, man. That is a high bar. This way, he didn't miss with either of his stand-ups.
Who did a really good job is Adam Sandler doing Funny People, so that he was able to do stand-up, but it's in the eyes of, oh, this is a character.
Yeah.
This isn't.
So he could still kind of do it. But see, Adam Sandler also is, I don't want to call him a prop comedian, but Adam's most famous stand-up bit was his Hanukkah song.
Mm-hmm.
But he had,
but his albums.
I was just going to go into
God.
That. His,
the first time my cousin played it we were up camping, and it was one of those like eureka moments. Like, you're allowed to do this.
The audio people at the gym.
Now this time I'm going to record something.
Best stand-up act ever is Robin Williams live at the Met. I mean, look, I'm not going to say anything bad about Rob. I disagree. I love that. It's hard, man. It's like picking kids.
Right.
I could give you a George Carlin. I could give you a Chappelle. I could give you Robin. Honestly, I love Robin Williams as a comedian. I thought he was a better actor. I did. And
you think Oscar Award winner Robin Williams was a better actor?
I get what you're saying, but I think a lot of people would still think of him as a comedian.
Yeah. And an incredible late night.
Oh,
guest.
The best.
You gotta get out of the way.
Top 5 all time, maybe number 1 guest ever. And it just depends on your generation. But most underrated late night guest ever, in my opinion, Charles Grodin. Charles Grodin was amazing.
Yeah.
See, I'm a Norm Macdonald.
Norm would 100% be on there. Norm Macdonald's riff on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart on the Crocodile Hunter passing away is one of the single funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And yeah.
He had a bit on Conan where he told a joke about a mosquito that
moth.
Yeah, moth, yes, the moth.
Or when who were they roasting? It was one of those roasts where they're just so over the top.
Bob Saget.
I think he went like incredibly like PG. Or G,
exactly.
And it was bombing, but it wasn't bombing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just like
high level.
He's a nincompoop.
Yes, exactly.
This man is for the birds.
Yes. Yeah. High wire act.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only other one I've ever seen pull that off was Andy Samberg. Andy Samberg. Boom, you roasted baristas. Who was that roast of? Because I can't find it online.
James Franco.
I think you're right.
James Franco had a roast?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a passive aggressive sweetheart, Jonah. Yeah, he pulled that off very well, but you're right. No, Norm Macdonald's always a high wire act. In all the best of ways.
Yeah.
College football's polls are out, or one of them at least. We talked about this a bit earlier. Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, and Georgia are your top 5. We looked earlier at some of the polls from last year. Now, look, Georgia still finished number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State went from number 2 to number 1. But there's always surprises there. And we talked about it at length that we've just said this all along. It's just no real logical reason to have preseason top 25s in college football, and we wish they'd knock it the hell off and not release their first poll to at the minimum week 4.
Yeah, which I'm for all that, but now, as I said it earlier, that first weekend when it's Texas versus Ohio State, that already sounds great, but now when you can go, it's number 1 versus number 2.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you're 100% right. What In all the years we've had these conversations, Jason, honestly, which is several, I think that is the most logical thing. The rankings are made preseason so that the networks can hype their games.
And that's their measurement. There is a ranking system that gets them into the bowls and all that stuff later. But, like, I don't know why I guess maybe because that's how it's measured, but we wouldn't have to say it's the number 1 Philadelphia Eagles versus the number 2 Kansas. Right. It's just, Eagles and Chiefs. That sells itself.
It does. But I think there's such a finite amount of, and that's why, again, I will still say I think the future of college football is some sort of a Premier League format where you have 32 teams that make up the college football Premier League, and every year, 5 go up and 5 go down, and you try to get back, but they just played nothing but each other. You do away with all the rest of the leagues.
Well, and then, the other part of what I don't like about it is, so this number 1, number 2 matchup, and I don't know, I'll just give it to Texas. They beat Ohio State, and they beat them easily, let's say. Yeah. And then later on in the year, it's like, they haven't played anybody. Well, they played the rankings you gave them is number 2. Well, they weren't that good.
Right.
Now that's their fault.
That's right.
It's
that's
like,
right.
It's a weird premise.
And you're right. It's just so stupid because, okay, hey, you know what? We started out the year, we beat number 2 Alabama, but then now all of a sudden in December or late November, Alabama now has 5 losses, and that number 2 now is, they're unranked. So we didn't beat them. We didn't beat a ranked team. We beat an unranked team, but we beat a ranked team at the time. But if you really factor that,
or vice versa, you beat a team that's not in the top 25 early. That was their only loss. By the end of the year, they're 8, and they're like, yeah, but when you played them, they were.
That's right.
Oh, wait, they ended number 8. They were 11-1.
But you don't get the poll jump for having beaten number 8 team in the nation. And then by the time they rise to number 8, they're not factoring that in as much.
Right.
The computers do, but
it's a weird system.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
There is no more I think sport in flux than college football.
Yeah.
Because I think they're just trying to. We're in the industrial revolution of college football. This is we'll look back and we'll look back at some point and go, wow, that 20-year period or whatever really changed the game.
Yeah, I think I said it might have been one of the days you were gone last, and I said, when someone was asking something, I think about Sac State on the text line, I said, I don't even know where college football was going to, because 10 years ago I'd have said like, we won't have. There's no play. We don't have a playoff. We won't have a playoff. Well, we have a playoff.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, they're student athletes. Like the athletes aren't getting paid. Well, now they're getting paid. Oh well. Cal and Stanford are going to be in the ACC. UCLA is going to be in the Big Ten. Oklahoma and Texas are going to be in the SEC. Like, no, that's not it happened. So, what is it going to look like in 5 years, in 10 years? Is your Premier League thing happening? Is it a field of like they're going to go, you know what, we want one jumbo league of 40 teams. Well, team 41's ticked off. They deemed lesser. Like, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think there's something big coming.
Wait, you're telling me the Michigan Wolverines used to be part of the University of Michigan?
Yeah,
that's weird.
Right. How weird is that? Now they have a general manager.
Mm-hmm.
Players are getting. I mean, what a great time to be in college football.
Absolutely.
If you're getting that, and I got to be honest, I've been a college football fan my whole life. You know this. There's something that really hit home for me when I went down to USC, which, by the way, happens to be a perennial college football powerhouse. Yep. I know what I'm paying for my daughter to go there, but I also know what that amount was before we got aid. And it drives the point home a little bit more that, like, these football players, a lot of these athletes and other sports, but the football players, they're getting, not only are they getting all this for free, not only are they living a lifestyle that is far different than their college colleagues, but in many cases, these guys are getting paid to go to USC. And it just, because they can throw a ball. Now, by the way, I'm not one of those people that says, like, yeah, because again, nobody's buying a season ticket to watch my daughter play the trumpet, as much as I'd love for them to do that. she's not selling out 100,000 seat venues. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Their value is what their value is, and there is value there. I'd rather the money go to the students, the football players, than, W.G. Beckford and friends that are, heading up the program. But, I remember when it was impossible to believe that a professional would get to be an Olympian.
Mm-hmm.
That was verboten, man.
Yeah.
No
Things
problem.
change.
So I don't really, are there any other taboos that we have not either adjusted or completely gotten rid of?
For college football?
Or
I mean,
I don't think so.
No, and I think one thing it's happening slower than it probably should have, but I think the universities are now no longer they realize it's a business. I mean, I know they always have, but there's less and less people kind of falling in line like, well, they get free education. And,
right.
No, I mean, it's just it's a business. It's a huge business opportunity for them, for the school. But I mean, it's just weird. Like, here's one that I've been at Sac State's football camp last, a couple days last week. They're getting started. And this is going to be a new norm. There's a guy, and I'm not going to blow him up, but it's just the way it is. This is his fourth school in 4 years.
Yeah.
He had 4 schools in high school.
Wow.
So he's at 8 schools in 8 years.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, how does one do that?
God, what does that just do to your social life?
I don't know.
Just every year you're the new kid.
Yeah.
But you're at that level.
You can do it.
Yeah, and you're a great player probably. Yeah. So that means, you're a big man on camp. Everybody wants you. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy when you think about that, where they're at. And also these college kids that have, they're not all millionaires.
No,
but even just having 5 figures in your pocket.
And I know it's, back in my day, but it's different. I can acknowledge that, but I don't know that I could fathom in college having, even if you're on a team and you're let's say a football team, you're the 60th person on the roster that gets a little funding.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, if I found a few bucks during the week and could get food or whatever other stuff, that was amazing in college. I just can't imagine having the ability to have a little bit more.
Are we not that far away from this same thing going on in high school?
Why wouldn't we be?
I mean, we just talked about Buford, Georgia, building a $68 million high school football stadium with luxuries.
Well, then let's have the best football team. How do we get the best football team? We need to get the best players. How do we get the best? We've got our area.
Next thing you know, little Billy Covington is
leaving commuting from.
That's exactly right. But you know what? If he produces that income, I mean, again, I hate to keep bringing it up, but being over there exposes me to it. These football teams, soccer teams, are signing little 9-year-old Dingus McGillicuddy to a deal, and
we've seen those scholarships offered. Florida State's offered a 10-year-old quarterback a scholarship already, or whatever, the honorary one. But it's like,
there it is. Meanwhile, I'm picking boogers and scratching my butt when I'm 9, and these guys are. It also. You know what I think would be I haven't seen in 25 years what would be a hilarious rewatch would be Blue Chips with Nick Nolte.
Yeah. I did see that. Well, I said the other day.
The best players money can buy.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Didn't do anything wrong.
But, could we get to, to safeguard, obviously, the higher ups, right? Like the administrators, maybe the coaches, they're going to be looking to protect themselves as this is developing. I do think contracts are coming.
For college players,
mm-hmm.
Where like Alabama just signed Christopher Ladd to
I don't want him going to Alabama, then going to Georgia, then going to there's got to be, or maybe it's like, okay, could it be this? Like, Dave, I need you to. We're going to use USC. Why not? You're coming to USC. We think you're going to be an awesome player here.
Yeah.
I'm offering you a 4-year deal, so you're 4 years playing X amount of money, but year 1, it's this.
It's a sliding scale.
I get you in year 2, you're going to get this much now.
That's right.
I get you for 3 and 4. Now, you could leave.
Yeah.
And maybe there's even, if you leave.
Don't look back. Please don't take my heart.
I don't know. Maybe there's got to be some sort of.
Yeah. Like some sort of penalty.
Yeah. Or it's like now the concern used to be like, okay, I'm the head coach. You came to play for me, but I'm like, the Raiders are calling. Sorry, I'm going to the Raiders. I never knew I'd have a pro opportunity. Well, wait, I came to play for you. all right, maybe now you can get out. I don't know. There's got to be some sort of, that was the initial part of why some people thought, well, if the athletes are going to play for Coach Saban and he retires, it's like, well, yeah, let him leave.
Well, also these college football programs, they're paying for these top players. They're also developing these top players, and they're turning them immediately into pros. So are we going to ever be in a situation where with the number 1 pick in the draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars draft Jason Ross from UCLA? Great news for UCLA this year. The number 1 pick in the draft, that school gets $40 million from the team that drafted them, where you now have a program
farm system
where you have a reverse payment where NFL teams are paying for these players they're drafting outside of the salary cap. But now all of a sudden these colleges have a real profit center where they're developing and recruiting these players, and okay, well, we paid him X, Y, and Z, but now we just sold him.
Yeah, but you said developing, so let's do a local guy, Scattaboo.
Yeah.
I mean, developed obviously in high school at Sac State, but then 2 years at Arizona State, level shines, goes up, gets drafted as an Arizona State Sun Devil. Well, where did he truly develop?
Right, but here's the thing. Exactly. So in that case, then, in order for a player, this might be a great way to help with the transfer portal. Okay, Arizona State wants Cam Scattaboo. Okay, great. They're going to have to negotiate a transfer fee with Sac State, let's say of $5 million, but Sac State also gets 15% of their draft fee if he makes the NFL.
These things will come up.
There's already a blueprint for it in other sports. So it is kind of interesting. Wow, we just had a real creative sports conversation.
Coffee wore off.
Coffee did wear off. We'll take a break. Wear off. When we come back, what's on deck?
Where am I?
Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. I'm going to go soak my face right after this. My head.
Somebody from the 916, Whitey. Tell me the last time we had an athletic front court. JT and Keegan Murray, a top 10 power forward, small forward combo. You buying that? No, you can. How you give me that 10? I mean, let's slow down. He's not even here yet. Right. He doesn't even play here.
You can listen to the Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Your car steering wheel could be a ticking time bomb. At least 24 people have died and many more injured because their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Tens of millions of cars have been recalled. If you suffered cuts that required stitches, hearing or vision loss, or broken bones, please contact us today. You could be owed money for medical bills and other damages.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sacktown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Summer's flying by. In that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast, with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun. It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Yes, it is time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We do have some baseball today. Your A's from this general area at the Nationals. They were off yesterday. That series gets started today. And then the Giants, fresh off their meeting with the New York Football Giants, will take on the Pirates. That's Logan Webb, Kings fan Logan. Logie, he's pitching today. Maybe he'll get the Giants back on track. So those are some of the things that are What's on Deck today. Again, brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing. Still to come, we will have crosstalk with Alan Stiles and celebrity birthdays, all coming up here in our final segment. But we've had a fun show, going through a lot of different things. And as we said, we just somehow, some way had a serious sports conversation. I think that shook Dave.
I like it.
Yeah, so now he's back. He's finally back. We already did What's on Deck.
Hey, honestly,
yeah,
I was I was actually having a very important show meeting.
Oh, without Chris and I?
Yeah, you didn't need to be there, but it'll make sense. Chris, would you mind at some point at your leisure sending Brian the path to get to World of Sports and Daily Audio, because he's going to come do the shortcut?
I can do that.
You can?
Yeah, I did it for the last one.
I tried to do it, but
he can do it.
Oh, you can do it? There's like a secret way?
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
I did it the first time.
I know you did.
And it just disappeared that one day we reset the computer.
Yeah, and then I tried to do the same thing. I dragged it on, and it like started counting up. I think it got to 11 gigs, and then it's like, there's no room.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
You did it wrong.
What do I do? No, you don't have to do it. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Actually, do it. What do you just maybe right click and hit?
Probably. Oh, is he going to do it now?
He's going to do it.
Let's see how quickly Chris can execute this.
Do you want to? There is a play-by-play voice in this room.
Oh yeah. All right. So Chris Verlaud has used his right hand to utilize the cursor and the mouse, and so he is now going through our files.
The Daily Audio.
He just wants the Daily Audio.
Yeah. So World of Sports works, but Daily Audio wasn't. So. Pick it up, Jason. He just went to Q.
So he went to the Q folder, which gets him to the M folder, which now then he has to go to the KHTK personnel, which then to the Daily Audio or the show. And now he's at the show, which is our show, and the Daily Audio. And he goes to the year, which is 2025.
Yeah, just take us to 2025. Yeah,
yeah. Because I think you did the whole folder of the show. That's what was probably too many. The Daily Audio would be less.
So he's.
Oh yeah, he's doing something
He's
way
doing,
more
he just said
detailed than
create
you.
shortcut. And
he's gonna cut and paste.
Some
Let's
more
see
options.
We have success.
Do we have? I don't know. Look like he's trying. He's doing some sort of.
Not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah, that's old.
That's an old one.
Is it behind the window?
To the wall?
To the. Dang it!
You wanted
I really did.
Yeah.
But he's back and show more options.
Okay.
Now he's down to create shortcut. It's not creating a shortcut.
Oh,
where is it? What do you mean it's right there? Oh, it's there. He's dragging it to. It might be harmful to your computer.
Let's see.
It's there. Does the daily auto shortcut work? No. We have a location is not available.
Ooh.
You just got comp tumboed, RIP.
What did he get?
He got computer tumboed. That works.
It does?
Well, let's see. Let's do a dry run. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
All right. So
Good work, Chris.
So we got daily audio.
That's why he's
in
management.
So World of Sports opens to World of Sports and daily audio.
Let's see if a clip is there.
All right, let's see.
Today's clip.
Yeah, let's go.
We never got to cut 3.
Here's a good.
Oh yeah, we did.
Here's a good cut. Let's see.
Today's clip.
Yeah. Oh no.
You have it. You're not muted on the YouTube.
Hey everybody, how are you enjoying the segments?
Great.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to mute that and let's try this one more time here.
Booty out there, brother.
What? Say that again, G-Man?
That's out of context.
Bump your booty out there, brother.
Okay, so that's daily audio. Now, should we check World of Sports? We didn't even get to. Are there any good World of Sports clips today?
Yeah, we played them.
We did.
Remember what number 2 was? Oh, World of Sports. Sorry, I was
World of Sports.
Yeah. Play this 8th one down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
With no context. Don't even say what it is.
Mets look for the bunt. The pitch. He squares, bunts it beautifully to third. Grabbed by Beatty. Throws to center field. In to score the go-ahead run is Schneemann. Getting up, going to second is going to be Fry, and Ramirez scampers to third.
Schneemann, Fry, and Ramirez?
By Fry to the third baseman, Beatty.
Doesn't that kind of sound like Paul Allen?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Bunt your booty out there.
Yeah.
All right, here's another random one here.
Here's my thing. I would never take what the guys, Bill Russells, and what they had to go through for us to be able to perform at a high level, Allie, or even be in the NBA, right? For the NBA to even exist. I wasn't there. But I will say everyone's had their own form of adversity. Back then, it was racism and death threats, right? But having to battle through the adversity of social media as a player elevates right up into that when you talk about mental toughness. But Richard, hear me out. I get it. Like people lives were on the line, but like mental health is a real thing. And like we see so many guys logging off of social media, right? John Wall like talked about like I wanted to commit suicide. Like it's a real thing. So everybody's affected in a different way. I'm not trying to put the two together. All I'm saying is this day and age, a lot of these guys are dealing with their own form of adversity, right? And people could say, oh, they just stay off of social media. No, what it is to stay off of social media.
Kendrick Perkins.
Boy, did I pick the wrong one.
Yeah.
All right, so
I understood his point. You didn't?
Look, man, you know what I don't want to do is be a middle-aged white guy commenting on different levels of racism and mental health because, whatever. But let me give it a crack.
Okay.
Without getting into the racial aspect, because obviously, not my shoes to walk in. People crapped in Bill Russell's bed.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote the N-word on his walls, threatened his family. Like, I'm not trying to.
I think that the N-word's being written on other people's.
It is
the social media wall,
and look,
and death threats. Maybe I mean it's all stupid. It's all awful.
The simple answer would be close the laptop, bro. Close the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get it's not that simple. Well, okay, it's actually that simple.
It is, but that's taking away a right of maybe
it is
because it could be something as simple as athlete with a family member doing a funny dance. I want to put that out to my fans, and then boom, hit with whatever it is. And you're going, for this dance?
Hell, you know what? Hire somebody to go to social media and just send you all those clips or something. I don't know. I know it again. I'm trying to be half tongue in cheek, but also like it'd be like you're playing on let's just say with the Celtics. You're playing with the Celtics and you're on a 6-game losing streak, and you just want to go have a beer at the local sports bar. Well, you should have the right to do that. You're a human being. You want to go unwind after work. Maybe when you're playing for the team on a 6-game losing streak, right? Yes, it's a right. Yes, you should be able to do that. But you're probably, and now I know that I'm dangerously tiptoeing into, well, you shouldn't have worn that outfit. I understand that. I just, man, I don't know. It really perked my, no pun intended, ears up when it's like, God, and reading Bill Russell's biography, reading about him growing up and all that, maybe that just is a little triggering for a second, going, my God, dude, like what Bill and so many others went through. I don't know. Full stop. The things people say on social media are horrific, and nobody should have to go through that. And especially now with the advent of gambling and, people, you're absolutely right. And I wish there was a way that we had social media guardrails so that, if Billy 97294 sends one of us a death threat, that can go over to the police, and they know where to find him. That person's in jail. I'm all for that. I don't care. Screw your privacy, dude. Don't join the social media then. Don't do it. Right. If you want to be private, don't join. I don't need to see your address. You don't need to see his address, but somewhere there should be a court order to be able to grab this guy and say, this was you. We've confirmed it. You're going to jail. There should be guardrails. And I think in the future there will be. And that gets very sticky too, because some people are like, freedom of speech. Right. Yes, freedom of speech, but not freedom of consequences. Correct. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll crosstalk with Alan, celebrity birthdays, and so much more next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Throwing things at or onto a field or court can seriously injure people, unless it's that hockey thing where you throw the teddy bears on the ring. So they all get collected and given to kids.
All of them? No bear left behind.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
You waited a lifetime for this moment. Now it's time to celebrate. The official collection. The Oklahoma City Thunder NBA champions. Available now at NBA Store. A Fanatics experience.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust, Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-292-4382. That's 800-292-4382. 800-292-4382.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on a February 2025 Nielsen report.
JTV Jewelry Television knows you love to sparkle, so now's your time to shine like the star you are. Enter JTV's Shine Like a Star sweepstakes for your chance to win $5,000 in dazzling jewelry from top brands, including Rachel Zoe Jewelry and Judith Ripka Jewelry. Plus, just for entering, get $30 off your next qualifying JTV purchase of $99 or more when you opt in for emails. Enter now at jtv.com/likeastar. And remember, if you love jewelry, you'll love JTV.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Well, Alan said it. Crosstalk on company meeting day. Alan Stiles just pulled out the most disgusting banana I've ever seen. And properly, legitimately, was that out of your backpack?
That had lived a little.
That's not even good enough for banana bread. Dear goodness.
Obviously not. You threw it away.
I am a huge banana fan. I'm a huge fan of bananas, as you know.
Tailpipe?
But I would rather have it be half yellow, half green than what he just.
I like it a little sour.
Yeah.
That's mush.
Yeah. A little bit of bite to it.
Yeah, a little bite me back.
Yeah. Do I need to move anything? Are we good? All right.
Almost got in trouble yesterday.
Why?
We were just talking about the good old days.
Uh-oh.
Well,
not this again.
You're getting in trouble for the good old days.
Okay, long story short, we started off talking about this annual backpack at school supply drive. Great stuff. Then I saw pens and pencils on it, and we started talking about whether or not kids still learn cursive, and you blinked, and the next thing you know, I was saying kids still get swirlies, In
the toilettes?
Yeah. And I think they should.
Whoa. Hey,
the jock thinks that
wow. I just think it's,
Alan's into bullying.
No, it's good for everyone involved.
Yeah, well, there's a thin line between a swirly and Tape and Larry Landless's butt cheeks together in Breakfast Club. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Alan, I got a project for you.
Throw somebody in a locker.
Wow. Alan supports bullying.
I support the circle of life.
Write for me a capital cursive Q.
Oh, I don't know.
Quentin.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this is a G. That's a G.
Okay.
I don't remember Q.
No?
I got to a point where I would just.
That's what I did. Too.
You
just write, do the circle with a line off of it like a Q, and then just keep writing.
Then you just do the rest. Right?
Yeah.
That's a G. I thought that
Jason.
Like
that is what it looks like a 2.
Something
that was
like
always the one that was just so stupid. Yeah. Like if you saw somebody actually writing something and it looked like, and they wrote quiet, quiet down, kids, but they did it in cursive, it would look like Twiet.
You ever hear about
Phil
shorthand?
Rurudo?
Phil Rurudo. That's not fair.
You guys know shorthand?
I know what it is, but I don't know shorthand.
That's Whitey. He said he didn't know. I think he's lying.
Shorthand Johnson, my buddy down the
It's
street.
weird that Alan knows the most about shorthand.
Yeah, I'm not. Because you don't want this flame. You don't want to. You don't want me to bite back like a viper,
right?
You know.
He's the program director now. He's got. He's making
actually,
a presentation.
where's HR? I know they're here today. Yeah.
He's got to make a presentation.
Don't play with me.
He's gonna. You're gonna miss it. We'll record it though. He's got to make a presentation to the whole.
I saw.
room.
Yeah, I know. I think it's the three-headed monster. 3 of them are doing it.
Let me ask you. Wait, him and who? And
Frankie and Chris.
yeah.
Chris,
Chris, I'm going to ask you a question because I know you'll be honest. Have you in any way, shape, or form practiced this?
No.
Kind of like stand in front of a mirror. Practice.
Always loved a good presentation.
Good one. Giving one?
Giving one.
Yeah, you loved giving presentations.
Yeah, it's just all eyes on you.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're
Let him
honest.
cook.
Yeah.
Cook, Alan.
Hit doctor. Speech doctor.
Yeah. Present. Because in school, I just wouldn't do anything. And I would say, hey, I'll present it. Because nobody wanted to present it. So
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
looks
have
like
to
you're
do
a big
it.
part of the
Exactly.
project.
They're kind of talking about it on here. I'll tell you the ones that really impressed me, though, are the court stenographers that have like those little pianos in front of them. They're just like,
Or when they talk in the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. IFB. Right?
IAB. That's Law and Order, SVU.
You know what they say about court stenographers, right? They like crumble cookies, which are also meant to be spent with family and friends. And nothing says crumble cookie.
There are a lot of birthdays today, Jason.
Why?
Because we do not have a big break.
Happy to tell you that actually it's not a very good birthday day.
Oh, great. Well, that's fine. Because
I'll fill it. We'll fill it.
While you're doing that, I want to remind you right now at 1-800-920-1140, we're going to bribe you. Really, what I like to call a reward for listening, and also a bribe to keep listening to Alan. Keep it humming. Oklahoma, home of Zach Bryan, has spat him out to win a Grammy and rise to the forefront of country music. They call him the songbird of his generation.
They do.
And he's coming to Golden Gate Park in San Francisco August 15th. And we got a pair of tickets for you and your friend to see him live. We're looking for a lucky caller number 3 at 1-800-920-1140 to score a pair of tickets to the show. Now, be patient because Chris is going to do celebrity birthdays, so it's going to be a few minutes before he gets to you. Just call and let it ring, sucker. Also, Alan's got a suite to give away at the River Cats, and today's secret code word
Doesn't work now.
What?
Doesn't work now.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Because it's got to be at the top of the hour.
Oh, no, I get it. I just wanted everybody to know that today's secret code word is... I'm not going to tell you. Wait till 10. Yeah, what's up with that teaser? Jason Ross.
All right. On this day, which is August 5th,
it is.
In what year did the movie Tom Cruise, one of his first, The Risky Business?
The Risky Business. Risky Business.
Just Risky Business.
It's where he's got the
Take the old
shades
records
on
off the shelf.
Yeah.
Slides across the...
records on the shelf.
What year was that for young Tommy? Tommy Cruise.
1985.
84.
86.
Not a win for Chris. A win for Alan Stiles. 1983.
Come on.
Wow.
How about the television? You're cooking.
Are you cooking? Wow.
That one. The television show, The OC.
Hold on. Isn't that you're eating?
Yeah,
like
that's the
Feed Me
Harden.
More and Cooking's the...
Well, yeah, Harden, Zeke.
Gotcha.
Oh, they did different things. Huh?
The OC?
The OC.
I'm going to defer to Chris.
2004.
I was going to say 2004, but I'm actually going to say 06.
Yeah, I'm going to say 03.
Oh, we've got a correct answer, and it goes to Carmichael Dave. He knows his OC.
I love that show.
California.
California.
Knows how to...
He's the bad boy.
California. Knows how.
Great show.
Happy birthday today to Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards.
All right, somebody.
Not Paul Rudd.
Nope.
24.
Anthony Edwards, 24.
Yeah, maybe he's 23 or 24. I'll say 23.
I'll say 24.
All right, we have a correct answer, and it goes to Carmichael Dave and Christopher Laud. That's 2 in a row for Dave.
Hello!
Happy birthday to Maureen McCormick. You know who that is?
That's Marsha.
Marsha Brady. Yeah, from the
that's
Brady
the
Bunch.
OG Marsha.
Yeah.
OM.
Marsha.
Marsha is 68.
I'm gonna stick with my theory.
No, she took the football to the nose.
Yeah. Oh, my nose.
Oh, my nose, Greg.
70.
66.
We have a tie between Dave and Alan. 69.
Nice. Hey, was it true that Greg was
Mrs. Brady
Mrs.
and Marsha?
Brady and Marsha?
Yeah.
What was
maybe
his
Tiger.
name? Pete Williams or something?
Barry Williams.
Pete Williams is a UFC fighter.
Pete. I don't know who you are. I am. Happy birthday to Patrick Ewing.
You practice that shot?
Is that his saying?
Well, he said it.
Oh.
Patrick Ewing is 64 years old today.
And this is kind of annoying me because it's not the Little League World Series.
Yeah.
It's to get there.
We want the winners.
Yeah. This is the swirly thing I'm talking about. What? Patrick Chewing?
Yes, Patrick Chewing, noted eater.
What did you say?
I said 64.
67.
65.
Dave is close to 63 today.
Anyone in here other than Jason remember how the run of Georgetown centers that he started?
No.
Patrick Ewing, Lonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, Othell Harrington. Yeah.
I think I was 1 when he got drafted.
Maybe.
I guess don't know anything before you were born. Remember, Christopher Columbus, and the Beatles.
He played center?
Yeah, he did.
Happy birthday to Otis Thorpe, former King. 2-time King, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Otis Thorpe is... Otis Thorpe is 67.
Yeah, Otis Thorpe.
66.
He was 65.
71.
Alan is close to 63, same as Patrick
Oh,
Ewing.
that's good.
Happy birthday to Ricky Henderson's famous teammate that he said, hey, I once played with a guy who wore
John
a helmet.
Olerud.
John Olerud. 10-year. I got 15
J-Ol is... Hold on. Let me do the math here. I think I know it. John Olerud. Oh, God. John Olerud, 66.
Yeah, Olerud. 64.
61.
Chris is close as 57.
Yeah, come
Work on your math.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lastly, Mark Mulder.
Mark Mulder. They left him out too long. Mark Mulder.
Hudson, Mulder, and Zito.
No, that was great. Mark Mulder is 52.
53.
49.
Chris is close as 48.
Oh, Jesus.
He's younger than you.
You can shut up. You can shut up. Alan, we got time for once.
Great.
Tell us everything that's going on.
Eric Martin's 11 o'clock.
Hey, I like him.
And we're not going to do revisionist history on De'Aaron Fox. Well, we have updates too, Dave.
You coming down to get food? When the coast is clear?
So there is food today?
It's
supposed to be.
Oh, I'll be there.
All right. Alan Styles, Kyle Yellow Ledbetter, and the rest of the show. Come on, that's an acceptable nickname. Come on, right? Come on. Oh, come on, dude.
The other nickname.
No, I'm not doing that one. Hey, thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye now.
The Carmichael Dave Show